pull the bells. Hello. 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 Hi. It's skycat.live, and it is January 4th. It is a Thursday. It is January 4th in this foul year of our Lord, 2024. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful winter day, as I am. And we play the bells to dispel the hells of these evil demons. Stay away from me. Now, hello guys. I'm standing by a stupid thing of WoW that's making way too much noise. It is a good day. It is a good day to be alive. It is the best day of the fucking year. I shit you not. It is like the best day. I mean, every day is the best day of my life, but I mean, today is like the best day of my life as usual. Today we have the yearly Rust Zombies wipe, as far as I know, anyways. I mean, maybe I'm fucking that up, but I'm fairly sure it's the first Thursday of the month. It's the first Thursday of the year, which means that, yes, I'm fairly sure, ladies and gents, and whatever the fuck, it is definitely a Rust day. It is a Rust Hardcore Zombies day. We're reset back to Primlock. We're full wood. I'm talking full wood. I'll have stone when all the other peons will have wood. But I mean, because I'm better than them. But I will be a Stone King day one with wood, and it will be a Primlocked battle, and the only guns on the server will be the people subbing, and I'm not sure I'm even subbed to the Rust Hardcore Zombie server on the monthly anymore. And if I am, I don't care. If I'm not, I don't care. I don't give a flying fuck about that. So very good day to be alive here. We have a whole nother year of that chart. I'm fairly sure. I mean, I don't know this. I might be wrong. But I'm fairly sure out of those 40 people, I'm the only one who finished the chart last year. I'm the only one who posted, at least. I'm the only one who seemed to be able to brag about it. There was none of the other boys on the Discord were even talking about it. I think I was the only one who actually beat that game. I'm fairly sure. And so we're going at it again. I forget what day it was. I took a picture of it, and it was on my desktop for 2 months this year. But, oh God, it was like September 26th or something? I don't know. Somewhere in that fucking neighborhood. Who the fuck cares? It's a video game highlight. Who the fuck gives two shits about what I do in video games? You know what I'm saying? But it was really a sad day when it ended, right? She was a happy girl the day that she left me, or whatever, it's something like that. It's like, it was a sad day when it ended. It's starting again, so it's a good day. It's like that new romance feel again, where you're like, oh my God, I am gonna fuck the shit out of this Rust wipe for like 3 weeks. And yeah, and it's that sweet new car feel. You get in and you're prim locked and you have 0 skill points, 0 anything at all to chop a tree on the 0.5x. And people forget that the Rust Hardcore Zombie is a 0.5x. I don't know if you understand the concept of 0.5x. It means that you get a quarter of the resources. Like, imagine if you busted a block. I'll bust a block. I'll bust your block. Imagine if you busted a block in Minecraft and it gave you a quarter of a block. Is he now, how is a motherfucker gonna get a quarter of a block? Is he gonna give it back to me? I mean, like, and that's literally what Rust Hardcore Zombie servers is at the start of the year. It's 0.5x, and I'm very excited about this. And there's interesting milestones going on all around me, right? So right now, I hit my second character to 25 in SoD last night. Fucking wasted. I'm talking like wasted. I was like, like, I don't know, man. I got through, like, I don't know, the last 4/10 of the handle or whatever the fuck. It's like that can of ravioli story. It's like well, by the 4th can, I started heating it with a blowtorch, and then I ate 9 cans. I didn't eat 9 cans of ravioli, but I went through half a handle last night. And somewhere in there, I think at the end of the stream, I'm fairly sure. And it was funny because I was like, oh God. When I posted last night, the first video that went up was a 4.5 minute video of the end of the 15 and 16. I think it was like at the end of, no, yeah, it it was like a 15-hour session. It was the end of a 5 set of 3-hour videos, 15 hours, all of them great, good shit, good content. And at the end, I was wasted, done, gone. And somewhere in there, I went from 23 to 25 on Resto Druid and ran like a, I don't know, scene missing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, did you see that, number 2? Were you, hey, what up, number 2? How you doing? Oh, my sound is on the wrong thing. Yeah, you saw that. So that was kind of funny. I woke up and I had posted like the last 4 minutes of my session were the only thing that loaded. And I'm pretty sure at the end of it, I was like, fuck you, bye. And just, I'm fairly sure we could go look. Let's go look at the end of this video because it's going to be funny. At the end of the video, I was just like, peace. It's just like, peace. I don't think I talked or anything. I was so wasted. Let's go look. I was just like, peace. I'm fairly sure. Here it is. It's a, yeah, look, it's a 4 minute and 12-second video. I'm at the end of a bad session of Overwatch or something like that. Yeah, I was, oh, were you knocked out? Yeah, I never know when you're in and out. I know you're here, but I never know when you're in and out. Yeah, like... Yeah, this was funny. And hi, number 2, you know, heart sign, what's up? Yeah, and so okay, we're going to skip to the end of this because obviously I'm not talking, I'm lit. I'm just, like, through a half handle of just wasted at the end of a 15-hour fucking session. Which, by the way, the other 15 hours of this are now live. It takes, like, a good 12 hours to fucking upload, like, 15 hours of shit, you know what I'm saying? So here I am at the end of the session, and we're going to skip to the end of this, and I'm fairly sure I was like, fuck you, peace, bye. I don't believe I said anything. I was just like, fuck you, peace, bye. I'm fairly sure. Watch. I was just like, nope, I'm done. You can see it.
Okay, guys, it has been 15 hours.
It has been 15 hours.
Stop there.
I got to stop there. Bye.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yep, thank you so much for your time. Bye.
You've been watching skycat.live.
Oh man, I stumbled through the black screen of my station identification because Overwatch 2 is a piece of shit and OBS is a piece of shit and they can't talk to each other, so you get black screen when you're not on display adapter. So here's me doing station identification through the reflection of the window behind me. And you have to laugh about this stuff. Now, if I was making like $1 million a year or something like this would seriously piss me off. It would, but who the fuck cares? I think it's just kind of funny. Stuff that you do when you're a young, well, young, I'm not young, you know, but when you're like an early streamer. There, that was cute. I was like, thank you. That was beautiful, actually. I didn't even explain it. I did say thank you, though. I was like, thank you, bye. Yep, click, gone. I think I said 5 words at the end of that 15-hour session. I don't think I had spoken, and, you know, it's kind of like you're, like, in a room and fucking or something, and you look up and 3 hours have passed. You're like, what the fuck? You're just not, like, there. You're not really paying attention. I mean, you're paying attention, but you're not talking or doing anything. You're just there focused, you know, you're focused on it, you know? And, I thought this was very funny. So when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, great. There's the end of my session was the only video that posted last night. And the whole world got to see me lit for 5 minutes, not speak, and then say goodbye and peace out with like no breakdown, just a black screen. This is what happens when you go 15 hours and half a handle and you level from 20 to 23 to 25 on Resto Druid. What did I run? I think I ran 2 stocks. I think, yeah. Yeah, 2 stocks and oh yeah, I ran stocks twice and then yeah, and I was like up there. I was like 6 bars from the end or something, and then as I recall, I think I went to like, I don't know, somewhere, and I capped out Tree, or sorry, not Tree, but I capped out Feral. And I'm really excited about that because now on WoW, I get to go to the Druid Trainer right now, and I'm going to flip the screens in a minute and show you guys gameplays here in a minute. I promise. I'll show you good gameplay here in a minute, baby. Don't you worry. But yeah, you get to see my beautiful fat face for just a little longer. So yeah, interesting stuff going on, right? Rust Hardcore Zombies today. It's somewhere between 11 and 1 p.m. 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., somewhere around there. I hit 25 on tree, which is an interesting mile point in SoD because I'm running off of the recommended method build. All my life, I swear to God, and I've never lived my life like this. I've never lived my life like this. I've never been a fucking cookie cutter bitch. You know what I'm saying? Not in the music I liked, not in the fucking clothes I wore, not in the television shows that I watched, not the bands that I was into, not the women that I was in love with, any of it. You know what I'm saying? Never been cookie cutter. So that was an interesting experience. When I stepped to SoD after not touching WoW for 8 years, I hadn't touched the sweet WoW in eight years because I'm just not an idiot like everybody else. I hadn't touched the WoW in 8 years. And I come back and I'm like, I just refuse. I just flat out, full blown, fucking refuse. I fucking refuse to care about speccing correctly. I just couldn't give two shits about that. I care more about New World specs than I do WoW SoD specs. So the as you can see, and we'll pull. I guess I'll get off the big screen now. Big Face is going goodbye now. I love you guys. Thank you. I don't know if number 2 caught the bells, but we'll play the bells for number 2. What up to my best community member? Thank you. And then we're gonna get back to it, and we're gonna flip over here, kill the big face to the small face. There we go. There's my own video. I never dreamed I could kick back like a motherfucking pimp, like pondering this life, you know what I'm saying? Looking at my own motherfucking video on YouTube. Pimp shit, you know what I'm saying? Reminds me of Tommy Vercetti in motherfucking Vice City when he's like walking out of that mansion. There's all those stupid ass cocaine thugs in the 80s are like standing out there in their fucking leisure suits, and they're like bad, like Grand Theft Auto racist, like Latino, like like fucking implications. They're about to do Florida here soon in Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm excited for that. They're doing Florida, man, in Grand Theft Auto 6, and I can't believe that. So, but anyways, we're going to go look at something else here. We're going to go with the recommended WoW SoD Druid method spec. I don't know. Right, here we go. It's the BIS Classic Season of Discovery. By the way, guys, my spec that I picked, I don't know how I won the motherfucking lottery with this. It's like 50 billion naked women fell in my lap, I swear to God. I picked the BIS spec for once. I don't know how I did it. Been no, how long has this game been? 20 years? Yeah, 20 years now. 20 years. Yeah, they're doing their fucking bicentennial or whatever the fuck. But anyways, so 20 years of the shit, and I've never, ever had a BIS spec when it was hot. Which is kind of like your, you know, John Travolta in motherfucking Saturday Night Fever. The whole dance floor is kind of like sinking to you because you're the hot motherfucker there. You're the Kobe. We used to call it the, I know I could get banned here, so I have to be very careful about what I say here. No, I won't. It's racist, but it's not meant to be. It's actually racist toward like in favor of a certain race. It's not against the race, but still a stereotype statement I was going to say. So we're going to leave it at the cartoon children's safe don't get me banned version of what I'm trying to say is Kobe Bryant. Wasn't that his name? Yeah, Kobe Bryant DPS, right? They call it Kobe DPS. So when you have the BIS spec, the entire raid or the entire party or anybody around you pretty much just make sure that you can do your fucking job and top those fucking charts, you know what I'm saying? And so for some reason, I don't know how, I fell backwards, like I was like walking backwards naked through the desert with my butt cheeks open, and I somehow managed to get a hot cactus of the best spec up my butt. I really was walking backwards through the desert naked. I really had no clue that feral would be it, but it was. And so I lucked the fuck out on this one. I'm about to wreck the entire fucking faction. You're going to see it here. Yeah. They're like, this is it. This is the BIS. When you get the bright-eyed goggles, the Black and Defias armor. Oh my God. Look at the fucking stats on it. +2 to all stats. Wild fucking strikes. Deviate scale belt. Leggings of the Fang. Feet of the Lynx. Doesn't it all sound kind of like cats fucking each other? You know? Because it is. It's Thunderbrow Ring. Seal of Rin. Avengers Void Pearl. Arena Grandmaster. You fucking crazy person. How did you get Arena Grandmaster fucking trinket? You bought it, didn't you? You're a dirty, dirty method boy, and you have like $100,000 to spend on WoW each year, and you bought Arena Master from somebody, didn't you? I know it's a shitty, shitty accusation to make on stream, but I mean, it is method. It is method. He is like a top 10 fucking feral in the world, right? I guess a top 10 could get their hands on an Arena Master without hook or crook. It's kind of like saying he was an honest politician his whole life. I don't really believe it. I suppose it's possible. You know, you hear something like that and you're like, I suppose so. George Washington, I never told a lie. I kind of believe it. You want to believe that it's possible. That this guy didn't buy that Arena Grandmaster trinket. I suppose it's Frostadamus. I mean, we all know him. I mean, he's been around for 17 fucking years or some shit. I mean, I know who he is. But like, I still don't know. I don't know. I see this stuff in the scene. I watch Asmongold and Emiru talk about this all the time. How many boosts did you get for WoW Hardcore to get up to the raid? Oh, I died 6 times. How much was it each time? Oh, 13 grand. And you're like, what? Wait, what? I mean, let's pull out the old calculator here. It was how much each time? Oh, 13 grand in materials and boosting services. 13 grand. Did you just say $13,000? And they're like, yeah. And you did this how many times? 5. And you're like, what? And that's what I suspect here. I look at win trading. I think of, when I see this, I think win trading, a no-lifer, armed by bots, fueled by 71,000 subscribers, probably channeling a lot of that money right back into his career instead of his family. Strikes me as the sort of guy who's probably got like a really beautiful woman in the fucking background. They always do. Really hardworking, beautiful woman in the background, but they're ignoring them and they're like dumping their family's money into their fucking career or something like that. You ever see that before? Where they're like totally obsessed with their career and they're like spending their time and their money and their family's blood essentially into it, and you can see the man has like a sick obsession, and you're like, wow, you're channeling your money and your family's lifeblood into this, aren't you? Because I know you did not get this Arena Grandmaster. I know you didn't. The chances of it are, I mean, you'd have to sit there every Sunday for, I mean, what was it? Like, you'd have to show up at 3 p.m. It's 3 hours on the hour every 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m., 12 p.m., 15 p.m., 18 p.m., 21 p.m., 24 p.m. How do you do that without methamphetamine? I'll tell you how. You're logging out. You're letting your wife, your slave, your serf, your bot, your whatever the fuck, logging into your account. They're going to the arena. They're good at the game. They're beating whoever the fuck is at the arena for the Grandmaster trinket over and over and over again on somebody else's fucking account. This is what I suspect. This is what I see. This is the only way you could get something like this reliably. But he's a method feral with 71,000 subscribers. Can you blame him? Asmongold talks about this all the time. Yeah, I blew $110,000 on gacha in Genshin, Honkai Star Rail this year. And they're like, what? Everybody in the world is like, what? And he's like, yeah, I spent $110,000 on gacha on motherfucking Honkai Star Rail, and Emiru and fucking what's his name? I can't think of the other person in the Steak and Eggs podcast. The Tectone, right? Are like, I blew about $100,000 on Genshin Impact, and so is and Emiru has spent like $350,000, and I don't know, but I know that she's like one of Miskif's best friends or whatever. But I know that, like, I'm fairly sure she cracked a joke on the last podcast about Miskif asking to borrow $300,000 from her, and that's what they do. That's where you see this Arena Grandmaster shit. He's wheeling in the background. I literally watched a video about this. It's called the Goblin Cartel. They're called the what are they? They're called the Undermine Consortium. I think, yeah, and they're like this cabal of WoW hackers that all hang out in the same Discord, and they all made somewhere around 2 or 3 million in their career just selling gold to all these people. The rich people who actually have careers and families and work full-time jobs like Miskiff or Six Dropping, or I'm sorry, Six Dropping is what his name was when I knew him. Now he's called Soda Poppin', I guess. Yeah, his name is Soda Poppin' now. But when he was in Kill It Please with us, he had every character to 80, and he had all of them biscued. And he was the most skilled WoW player I've ever witnessed or seen. And he was in my guild. He was in there. His name was Six Dropping. You want to know how I know? His rogue was called Six Dropping. His warrior was called Soda Poppin'. His druid was called, oh god, I can't even remember all the variations of the names, but he did play. He had a six drop thing because it was during that whole drop it like a G6. You remember the G6 era? He was doing the whole G6 era because he was a young, fucking smooth criminal WoW player or whatever that wasn't afraid of being on camera. Like I was never afraid of being on camera. I was afraid of them knowing my secrets. I think I'm still scared of it. Not bad secrets. I'm talking about where I make my money, how I make my money, what I do. If I show you guys what I do to make 20 million gold or whatever, then I can't make 20 million gold anymore now, can I? I mean, that was why it took me 13 years to fucking fire up my OBS. 13 years it was. I got the advice way back in 2007. If you're going to be doing this full time, you better be doing this full time. It's like 2010. They were like, yeah, go ahead, just go on stream, go make a career out of it if you're going to do this all your time. And I was like, I don't want them to know my secrets. There won't be secrets anymore now, will they? And I mean, that's the stuck up attitude of, I don't know, like a AAA fucking, or not AAA, but what am I thinking of? Like type A personality. I don't know. Like, I think the idiot's called Sigma mindset or what. I don't know what the fuck you would call it. But how I look at that is, they're my secrets. You can't have them. That's where I live and breathe. You can't have them. They make my money. I could give two shits about real life money except for to buy drugs or whatever. But the online currency, I care a lot about that. And it took me a long time to get over myself and believe that maybe my personality might be enough where I could still, I mean, I know a lot of stuff about Classic that I don't, I mean, I talked to Begon last night for 30 minutes about the turtles in Alterac and the iridescent pearls and the gray drops off them and fishing in Tanarus and all this other shit that like only a true WoW nerd. Like, I'll tell you my greatest WoW secret. It's not a big one. It's a very commonly known one. But I've never had problem being an enchanter, ever paying for anything ever in the history of WoW, ever. Not mounts or anything like that. Past level 53. You want to know how I know this? Or what I do? I've been doing this I've been done doing this since 2003 until, I don't know, 2013 was when I been done stopped doing it. But it was like 10 years. And 10 years, I would go on down there to fucking sill at this. And I would kill cyclones, air elementals, right? And I would get essences of air, 4 of them, and I would sling agility +3 agi to one hand, or I mean later on it was it wasn't mongoose, but it was like there was like 2 or 3 major rogue enchants that are required by the big raider boys that they'll pay out the fucking ass for. I'm talking 5-10 gold each and every time, right? So you go on down there for an hour, you get yourself a nice 4 to 8 air elementals depending on what the fucking competition is or whatever, and you close out that day with you made your mount money in a single day. You know, do you remember how you guys bitch about, oh, it took me 3 months to get 40 gold or what? I'm sorry, 80 gold to buy a mount, right? Wasn't hard for me. I just went to farm that air essence, actually played the game and slang the enchants. Getting the enchants harder than getting the air elementals are. But I mean, like, and it's a very camped area. But I mean, that shit's like printing money, right? Now, still to this day, I guarantee that only 10% of the community actually knows about that, you know? And it's the 10% that are good at it, like me. But it doesn't change the fact that when that comes around, whether there's people there or not, my money shovels pretty much end. They're just gone. They're just like, poof, gone. I don't have to go to some raid. I don't have to go to some GDKP. I can sit there on the fucking auction house and I can buy that shit straight live in real time, right? Reminds me of what, Seven Rings by Ariana, right? I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. That's what it reminds me of. When you find that endless loop of that limited, it's not limited supply, but it kind of is. Getting enough elemental, what are they called? Elemental errors, right? Getting enough elemental errors to fund a personal empire is something I've done forever. And so those are the things I talk about when I say secrets, right? Now I'm over myself and I want the girlies to like me for my personality, and I'm drinking milk and I'm getting better shape and all this other stupid shit. I don't care about like I don't care about my secrets anymore. But I did up until I was like 36. And I just had to abandon that. It's kind of like complete ego death. Oh, you spent 20 years doing something, mastering every secret you could find and figuring out how to do it at a level that only Elon Musk could rival in his game or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And you build personal empires across 20 fucking things, and then you're like, got more money than I know what to do with, but they won't let me sell it in the real world because I guess drug dealers, prostitutes, and people who sell video game currency are pretty much the only people with illegal jobs anymore. Apparently I'm just as bad as drug dealers and prostitutes. I don't want to get off on that thing. I can talk about that for 2 hours like I always do. I'm just saying it's like, so, you know, interesting time, and I'm ready to give my secrets away. You'll see it. You'll see me farm air elementals. There's stuff I used to care about, like Baron Rivendare, that I would always get. I've got, like, Baron Rivendare. Like, some people are like, oh my god, I got Baron Rivendare. And I'm like, yeah, I've got that, like, 7 times. You know what I'm saying? I've helped other people get it, like, 7 times. Like, you know. So, like, you know. So, I don't care to do this again. I don't care to value the secrets. I don't care to show you any of them anymore. To me, that's work that I don't need to do anymore. I already did that. I already beat that level. I already freed the princess from, do you know what I always think of now when I think of Super Mario Brothers? Did you know the guy, and I love this, life is so funny like this. Did you know the guy that tanked Nintendo America into the ground is named, I think his name is Dan Bowser. And this is how the streamers make this joke. Are you telling me that the guy who fucked up Nintendo is named Bowser? Yes. Yes, I am. I don't know why that's so funny to me. It's just one of those random things. But yes, the guy who tanked Nintendo America is named Dan Bowser, believe it or not. And Bowser fucked up Nintendo. Sometimes your reality it's like a weird tripper methamphetamine dream or something. Sometimes the shadow people can manifest through someone else's name and cause the downfall of your company through some kind of link to the worst villain in all of video game hood's name. And the shadow people moved through different realities there and cut through the 4th and 5th wall of our 7th generation, or I mean whatever the fuck, 7th dimension or what, and like they connected Bowser the video game. Like, I can't talk about the energy like this without sounding like a certifiable fucking straitjacket person, but like somehow Dan Bowser ended up fucking up Nintendo, ended up fucking up Super Mario, which is, it's just, how did that work out? The chances are very low. The chances of somebody working in Nintendo being named Bowser, and the funniest part about this is Miyamoto has been on record several times saying that no, the like before Dan Bowser was ever running Nintendo of America, they just wrote Bowser as Bowser and called him Bowser, and it was just complete coincidence. And it's weird, but so I guess the worst guy in Nintendo history was Dan Bowser or whatever. He kind of like drove the Nintendo of America into the ground. It was named Bowser, which was so weird to me. Like you sit there and you think about what are the chances of that? It's like, it reminds me of an old X-Files episode where the guy knows, he watches a killer kill people through the killer's eyes, so he knows what's going to happen at someone's time of death. like 5 or 10 seconds before their time of death. It is, and so Mulder and Scully go and investigate that. They're like, so this guy knows what happens in random people's last 10 seconds of life. And the poor guy is like this putsy dude. He's like 47, and he's seen his own death. Which I thought this was such a well-written show. He's seen his own death at the start of the episode, so he goes. And I forget why, but Mulder and Scully get involved. And something comes out that he kind of might know that people are dying, and at first the evidence leads to the guy who can see people's deaths, but the guy informs Mulder. He's like, no, I've seen my own death, and it's the killer. And you can't save me. This is such a well-written fucking episode. And you can't save me, but you can save the last person that he's gonna kill. I think this is like verbatim what he says to Mulder too. He's like, "You can't save me. It's a foregone conclusion. I've seen my own death. The killer kills me." And Fox is like, "What?" It blows his mind, you know. He's like, "Yeah, I've seen my own death, and you can't stop it." It's just like kind of shit would cause Elliott Smith depression in me. You know what I'm saying? And like, and that's I mean. Anyways, I don't know why I got off on this tangent. I'm just trying to fucking like entertain people while I wait for the Rust wipe to start. But let's get back on fucking subject here. That's what Bowser destroying Nintendo reminds me of is understanding what happens in the last 10 seconds of somebody's like right before they die, and then inevitably towards the end there you see your own death. And all the other deaths become meaningless because you know you're gonna die. And it was a well-written episode. Like X-Files was a lot more well-written than people gave it credit for. Stuff like that, Tolstoy could hope to write that well.
Or for that,
Some Halloween. Some Hollywood writers can actually write.
thinking there's a new one called the
Like Mank. Mank was a good writer.
It's unique. It's gonna have 130 armor, 4 agility, 12 stamina, a lot of armor, quite great.
Oh my god, look at this fucking gear. Now, okay, if you were to go to like eBay and you can buy these things on eBay, trust me. Or if not eBay, some fucking, you know, IGN website seller thing. Each one of these items would be like, I don't know. My estimation is $50. He's got like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. And the Arena Grandmaster has got to be goddamn 15 grand or something like that. Which is just sickening. Let's see what he says about the Arena Grandmaster.
Jurassic wrist guards or something in this range.
I don't buy it.
Hammer
I don't buy this. I see a whole bunch of kids colluding to make one star look really good. But it's still like it's a construct of reality. A bunch of WoW players are like method players, the best in the world, are trying to make this guy look good enough so that when he dusts his shoulders off like Outcast or something down at the club or the boxing match or whatever, they all swoon like girls or whatever. This is a lot of people's work put into to make somebody look like they. And I mean, he's got 20 years of experience. I'm not a hater, but what I'm saying is it's a lot of people's work here. He makes it look easy. This is a reoccurring theme on YouTube. It's a lot of the things that you see on YouTube are actually like stage magic. Like a lot of the things that you might find impressive in a YouTube video, that might be staged. A lot of the best memes are staged. All the best big money memes of all time are absolutely staged. And so what I see here is, yeah, he's staged with, I mean, it's a bad implication here. It's a licking the windows jealousy green eyes thing or whatever, but it's not though. It's not jealousy from me. It's suspension of belief, right? I'm supposed to believe that this guy got Arena Grandmaster without a whole bunch of money, gold, people, networking, social skills, and method at his command. Which is fine. He's like the best feral druid in the world. It's okay for him to have connections like that. I'm not a hater. But to imply that you can get this is sort of like saying, oh yeah, you can just build SpaceX like Elon Musk too. Anybody can build SpaceX. No. Not everybody has $100 billion to dump on fucking SpaceX. You can act like you do. You don't. And that's that thing. So he shows off his SpaceX trinket. And you think billion, your immediate response is, oh, yep, he is the best player of all time or something like that, right? But nah, I'm seeing a construct of method reality here designed to push the images of a bunch of fucking nerds to a bunch of other fucking nerds. And don't believe the hype. Don't believe the fucking, don't get it twisted. I see a construct of reality here. If I'm doing a fucking video about Feral Druid at 25, I'm not putting Arena Grandmaster in it. Do you see it? It's kind of like a Magic the Gathering player pulling out Mox Pearl in a game of Commander. And you're like, what the fuck? This guy just pulled out a $15,000 card. What? And I'm supposed to be like, oh, that's cool. He's been playing for 20 years, and people playing for 20 years like me all have $20,000 cards or whatever, and they slap their big $20,000 card dick on the table or whatever. Nah, I'm seeing some constructed reality here. I'm seeing a staff. I'm seeing production value. I'm seeing a crew sitting in a Discord trying to provide an image to the world. I'm seeing kibitzing with the RMT. I'm seeing the Undermine Consortium here, and if you don't believe me, I could play 5 or 10 videos right after this one with all the proof. This is exactly what's going on. I've seen it. I've seen them talk. I've seen their conversations. I've seen their fucking vendor prices. I've seen their loot prices. I've seen where they work, what they do. I have seen these people. If I wanted to be a jack off with and I had unlimited money, right? I could go be what's that fucking Christian word for cops? If I wanted to be a jerk cop, right? I would go try and bust the Undermine Consortium for which I believe is what happened, as I recall. The Undermine Consortium, I believe, was busted for RICO because they're not paying taxes on this money. The U.S. government won't let them. U.S. RMT is just as bad as drug dealers and prostitutes. They'll come after me with Interpol, for selling WoW gold. The way they'll come after me, they'll come after Pablo Escobar for selling cocaine. It's the stupidest thing in all of reality. So yeah, this guy is definitely wheeling and dealing in the background with his goblin consortium of fucking syndicate assholes. Essentially, to me, they're like syndicate corpos. You know what it reminds me of? Fucking the syndicate in Cowboy Bebop. He reminds me of Vicious. No, I'm sorry. What is that? Trigun? No. Who's the bad guy in Cowboy Bebop? Is it like Slash or Murder or something? I can't remember the fucking name. The antagonist in Cowboy Bebop is. I should know this, but I can't remember anything. I have brain damage, and my drug addictions have put holes in my brain. Oh, woe is me. Vicious. Vicious is the name, okay? So, yeah, this guy, it's a good look. Do you see how it's a good look? He's young, he's fairly clean-shaven. He doesn't look like a neckbeard that much. He's got a neckbeard, but he doesn't really look like a neckbeard that much. He's shining with 71,000 subs. I'm a hater or whatever. I'm not a hater, but, whatever. I'm saying it's good. It's good that he's doing this. But then he slaps down the Arena Grandmaster dick, and I immediately think of Vicious from the fucking syndicates, the Red Dragon Crime Syndicate on Mars. Right? They're running he's a syndicate tool. Method is kind of a syndicate tool. They have all of the world's, the world, by the way, in the world of Warcraft, excuse me, they have all the world of Warcraft's money, right? So this guy shows up with his mass immune fucking sword that's worth $15,000, and you're like, oh yeah, that's totally normal. We all rock $15,000 samurai swords when we go out in public, like you. That's, oh yeah, hey guys, go get the Arena Grandmaster. It's totally fine to put it in a BIS Classic fucking Phase 1 Feral Druid. But he is shining, and he is showing the world what it is to be the best in the world. Now, this does not impress me. None of this impresses me. This is piece of shit gear that I frankly don't care about, that I used to do better than this twinking. And that is not, twinking is an old WoW term, meaning you sit in the lower brackets of PvP at level 19 or 29 or 39 or 49. and you sit in there with Bis gear for that level that's best in slot, and you stomp people in 2 hits at the graveyard and just shut people out by yourself. You know, shut down a 10-man by yourself because you're just, you know, you're set up to do it. You have all the pots and all the blues in the world. That's this guy's vibe. He wants to take this to both Raid and Ashen Vale, and I don't blame him. But see, this shit was cool 20 years ago. I'm not so sure still. I'm not really so sure this shit was cool anymore. I really don't think it is. So he's talking about feral DPS PvE talents, and you're going to see what I'm about to do at the trainer right now, right? I'm sitting at the Druid trainer. This all applies. I know that I've fucking traveled all over buttfuck Africa here, but it all applies. It all has to do with secrets and stuff like this. This time around, I didn't take his gear. I don't care about his gear, right? But I did steal his spec. And so we're going to take a look at that because it's a good spec and he's right. Watch this.
25, I went into a couple of issues. So the first option I had was 5 points into ferocity.
Bullshit. No. Go for Omen of Clarity. It's Omen of Clarity. He's wrong. Well, I mean, he's going to get to it. He's not wrong, but this is what he started at, right? He went down the feral chart like an idiot. I was like, nope, I'm staying balanced. And this was long before I ever saw the video. Look at this. I have my last point, but I'm not even going to spend it. I'm just going to respec. I'm going to respec right now. I wish to unlearn my talents. Yes. Yes, I do. 10 silver is so cheap. I thought it was going to be a gold. Jesus Christ. That gold feels like $250 US right now. Yeah, it's like I said, at 250 bucks. They only charged me 25. It was actually really good. So
through rigorous retraining,
blah 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 blah
all they had previously learned, so that I might teach them.
Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, check out. So, excuse me, let me get the RP done.
It is for that reason.
Blah 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 blah. A bunch of fucking druid dudes are shoving, you know, staves up their magical butts out there in some tree. It's gonna burn down, or I mean, blah 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 blah. You'll never be Lord of the Rings. Stop trying. Okay, number 2 draws my attention to the Epic Launcher, which I have not touched in 2 weeks because I was supposed to play Lego Fortnite with my ex, but then she just never got back to me, and she's too busy with family for the holidays and all that. So we have not gone on Epic for a while, but we're going to do it now. Why are we going to Epic Epic Launcher number 2? Is it a surprise, or can you tell me? Oh, no. Oh, no. Was Epic on my C drive? Shit. I think it was. Oh, no. Tell me you're here. Oh, no, it is here, but I don't know if I can get the launcher to go. I don't know. Oh, the places you won't go. I don't know if it's good or not. Sorry. No. It's okay. It's not a waste of time. I'm not pressuring you. I'm just wondering why we're going. Oh, Fortnite launcher, maybe. Let's see if that'll work. I doubt it, though. Tell me that you'll download the Epic Games launcher for me, please. Is that how this works? Oh, no, I don't know. Yeah, the Epic Games launcher is not installed on my computer at the moment, so I will have to go do that. But that's okay. I should have it, you know. Epic launcher download. What was I going to say? So we are respecking. Go to the Epic Games website, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I know how to download the launcher. I'm looking for a fucking link. There you go. Download the Epic Game Launcher. Let's go. You fired off that Fortnite executable and did nothing at all. Just like no indication that anything happened whatsoever. And I really don't like that about Windows. Why do you like just like ghost programs sit in the background? Like now I want to go fucking open up my I'm scared to do Control Delete these days because it kills Final Fantasy FFXI Horizon Launcher. But I mean, like, I will go into this thing and I will see if you fired up Fortnite because it makes me paranoid that you did or didn't. Fucking Windows and its goddamn ghost zombie X's. You know what I'm saying? 7 deadly X's that disappear the second you fire them up. You're like, what the fuck? Did I just shove a dirty Trojan up my butthole? You don't really... Did I just have butthole sex with a Trojan? Because that's kind of what it feels like when you fire off an executable and nothing happens. You're like, oh shit, did I just get herpes? Fuck. Oh, it's free stuff, EvE Online. Okay, that's good. But I I will never play EvE off the Epic launcher because I am a Steam elitist, only because of Rust, right? All the big boy Rust players, and you're going to see my Rust clan. By the way, I made a commitment to Tay and the boys coming up here in the next 8 weeks. He's getting a new rig in about 6 weeks. Tay and the boys want to play a wipe, and we're going to do that. So you guys are going to see old Ace in its glory probably at least a day or two, I would imagine. Old Ace, like 4 to 6 players, maybe 8. I don't know. Maybe it might even be summer by the time this happens. But we do have, I've made the commitment for a wipe, and we will do a wipe, a clan wipe. And you will see that on the definitely on the videos, if not the stream. So yeah, so my problem with EvE on the and one of the reasons Epic has free stuff on it is they're trying to draw me away from this number. See it, 3,735 hours. I mean, let's do the days, guys. And this is, a lot of this is AFK. It's EVE Online. I gotta admit it, right? But this is what I'm after. One day in 5 or 10 years, I'm gonna look up and Rust will be at 20,000 hours. EVE will be at 20,000 hours. WoW is already at 20,000 hours. Vegas is, or sorry, not Vegas, but 76 is already at like 10,000 or something like that. Or not 10,000. It's like 6,000, I think. And I don't know. I definitely played more 76 than Rust. I started 76 before Rust. But that's what I'm after. Do you see what I'm saying? 4,369 hours in Rust. We should pull out the calculator and show how much of it. Hey, guys, would you like me to prove before God, my friend, and the channel how much of a fucking born loser I actually am? Let's pull out the calculator and do the math and see how much of a born loser I actually am, right? Let's see. Okay, so 3,735... Jesus Christ. What was it? It was 3735 plus Rust, right? And yeah, and Rust is 4369. Oh my god. And Rust, I wasn't AFK. Not much of it anyways. Some of it. 8,100 hours on just those 2 games divided by 24 hours a day, right? Is 337.66. Let's be a pretty liberal and cut this to a third. So we're going to take 337.66 days, 337.66 days, and we're going to divide by 3, and we're going to see 337 minus 112 is about how many days, right? So I have spent 225 days of my life on EvE and Rust, right? Now, if I were to go launch EvE Online from the Epic Games launcher, which is, oh god, it's already looking like a Trojan. I am currently using my new Fortnite account for this, which will mean, yep, an authorization from Google. Good, I got it, which is kind of odd with the VPN, but I got it. It knew me enough. There we go. And so, yes, I see now the Epic launcher. I see that Alan Wake 2 is on Epic, which is... I wish they would put this on Steam, I think. But Dead Island 2 for $36. Witchfire, Hogwarts, and Lords of the Fallen. We're going to come through and take a look at... Guardians of the Galaxy is free right now, so we will take that for free. They are giving Guardians of the Galaxy away, which is one of the... Don't get it twisted. This is one of the greater games of all time. I mean, I know it is. I've heard so many people say it. I don't like Marvel. Fuck Marvel. But, like, you know, this is one of the greater games of all time, and they are absolutely giving it away for completely free on the PC because they love the kids around Christmas. They do. And they gave the kids one of the greatest games of all time for free. And you gotta love Epic. I do love Epic. I don't think they're a bad company. I don't think the Epic launcher is bad. They just gave me Guardians of the Galaxy a $60 value. It is 60. It's Eidos. Eidos is a good company. Eidos made Tomb Raider. You know what I'm saying? That's a good company. So here we go. We go place order. Got Guardians of the Galaxy for free. Epic business. Thank you, number 2. I would never have gotten Marvel Galaxies of the whatever Marvel butthole, you know, Guardian of Marvel's butthole game or whatever. I never would have got that if you hadn't steered me here. Then we're gonna go here and briefly look at EVE Online, and I will get back to respecking my druid here. EVE Online, we are looking at free stuff, free to play, but I already have it. But I mean, celebrate the Epic Games Holiday Sale and get the Super Liminal Pack for free. This promotion ends on December 13th. It ended. No, it didn't. It requires the base game, but the base game is free. I just don't want to download it. Yeah. Oh, I already have all of these skins. I have all of these skins. I know it sounds like I'm just making it up, but I'm not. I actually have all 4 of those skins. I will illustrate them here. Yeah, they're what they're offering. I already have. These are the skins that they give away when you buy a pack, and I just bought 5 packs yesterday, and so they sent me triplicates of these skins that they're offering for free right here. So unfortunately, Epic was trying to draw me to their launcher and try to get me to play EVE Online through their launcher, but I would like to politely decline. My real hours are represented here on EVE on Steam. And so Gabe Newell, is his name Gabe? Yeah, Gabe Newell, the guy who runs Steam, he nailed me with this. I hate to say it, but I mean, look at the hours. They're there. It's my bragging rights. It's my accolades. It's my proof that I did it. And I would never trust Epic. I don't have faith in the Epic launcher being around in 10 years. I do have faith in the Steam launcher being around in 10 years. So this thing that we bring up about the Epic launcher is actually more of a brand loyalty thing that I've got to say is fairly tragic for Epic, because Epic has been around for me just as long as Half-Life and Steam have been, and Valve. Epic has been a wonderful, wonderful source of content in my life since the days of Unreal tournaments, back when we were all 18 and got our first hand job or whatever. And, well, for me it was 15, but like back to harken to the days of our Halcyon days of our youth, And Epic is a shining example of doing it the right way, because Unreal was dope as fuck. Unreal 2 was dope as fuck. Unreal Tournament was dope as fuck. I liked them more than Counter-Strike. I thought they were far more better designed and better engines and all this. So we love our Epic, right? I'll say it right on stream, and I'll publish this video tonight. We love our Epic, but you're in this knockdown, drag-out fight that I wouldn't have advised to any of your fucking people. I don't know what lawyers or accountants or the board or what the fuck is steering Epic. I love that their strategy of trying to establish a launcher and trying to end the terrible Steam monopoly. But I mean, I don't know. Humble's out there. There's a few other contenders in the video game market, right? But overall, I don't see Epic winning this knockdown, drag-out fight that it seems to be having with Apple. Epic lost against Apple. Epic lost against Apple. Epic has lost against Steam. I don't know why they stepped like an Ayn Rand corporate fucking stooge. They stepped to the scene, and they picked the biggest boy on the block like they were going to jail for the first time or something. This is the metaphor I'm going to use. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is the metaphor I'm going to use, right? Epic stepped to the block like The Wire, and Epic's Marlo Stanfield, right? Is that the name? Yeah, Marlo Stanfield, right? And but Barksdale, but the streets are still Barksdale, right? Which is like Valve and Steam. So we don't know why Marlo Stanfield just threw blood to the wind and caution to the wind and just went to full-blown gang war in the streets with Valve. That is what's going on corporate-wise with Epic. They put Valve in their sights and went after them like they were evil or something like that. And I don't really understand that, other than I don't believe Epic believes in a monopoly any more than I do. But the problem is, if you think about it, you're only ever going to buy the game from one of those launchers. You're not going to buy them both. you know? And dear God, I think that's where they want it to go too. They kind of want you to buy the game on both launchers so you get your hours counted on both launchers, right? I could see some video game purists who only play one game, like, oh, I'm a Super Mario World speedrunner, and all I ever do is play Super Mario World, and I have Super Mario World on Epic, and I have Super Mario World, it's a bad example, but I'm just trying to throw out one, and I have Super Mario World on Steam, right? And I have 5,000 hours on Steam and 3,000 hours on Epic. That's the situation I think Epic is pushing for. That's the best they could hope for, is somehow, some way, we're just so stupid that we buy two copies of the same game from two different launchers. Otherwise, and then this has happened before, like I was a Sony boy and I have 375 games on the PlayStation, right? They just gave them to me for free when I signed up for PSN for 5 years. So, and then the ones that I already bought on the store. And so then, you know, but I don't have access to those games. Like, I own Bloodborne, but I can't play it because it's on the Sony store. I can't get the Sony store in a real verifiable way on the PC that won't give me higher than 30 frames per second yet. And that sucks. But sooner or later, the Sony store will step. Now, I am likely to buy Bloodborne on Steam as well as PSN, right? I'm likely to do that. I am not likely to buy Bloodborne on Epic and Steam. And that is the business model. That is the best case scenario that Epic could hope to get from this battle. And I've watched them in a drag down, knockdown battle, the biggest battle I've ever seen anybody fight before, beyond like Hitler and World War II, right? Epic, every Christmas, they're firing out 20 free games that are all worth at least $20 each. Every day from December 13th until January 3rd, they give a free game away every single day and they're all like $20 to $60 games. They're not good games, most of them. Some of them are like Guardians of the Galaxy, but they're not like amazing games. Hello, come in if you need to. Sorry, I'm on stream, so I'm gonna ignore you if that's okay. But she's here if you need to talk to her. I'm gonna mute the mic here, guys, for just a moment. Privacy. Sorry, I had to mute there for privacy reasons. So, now, yeah, so I have some sympathy for Epic. I believe in the David and Goliath story of the Goliath is Steam, and you know, and I believe I believe the word would be quixotic. It's almost quixotic. It's almost Poncho. It's almost Quixote and the windmill. Epic went after Steam, but I don't think Steam is a Goliath. They're not a bad thing. They're not a bad entity. They just have a monopoly in the respect that you're only ever going to buy your games from one source if your account has all the games on that source. So I think it was ill-advised market strategy I would have told them this. I think I could do Epic better than Epic. I've always said this on my stream. I believe I could do Bethesda better than Bethesda. I'm not a Bobby Kotick type, but I have a lot more passion about the fucking product than these fucking corpo tools do. I got a lot more passion about it. I know more about it than they do, and it's their own shit. You know what I'm saying? So if I were to run Epic, I would have said, hey, Steam, you wanna join up with me, and we'll steer clients to each other, but we're all the same entity. Would you like to buy Epic, or would you care to sell a Steam? That would have been a valid strategy in 2020 to try to sway the kids who they already had because of Fortnite. But I mean, Fortnite will not save a launcher, and that's what's happening too. Fortnite did not save that launcher. And so every time I look at the Epic games and I see them trying to draw me over here, like for instance, we see them play dirty games, like, right? Like you want to know an example of something Epic did that affected me personally that's negative, is they demanded that 2K Games put Borderlands 4 Tiny and Tina's Wonderlands on just the Epic store. Now, I fucking loved Tiny Tina. I thought it was one of the best fucking pieces of content in gaming history. It brings back this smile to my heart, like a Kanye song or something, even though I hate Kanye or whatever. It's like, you know, it makes my heart smile like a Kanye song, you know? It sucks, but it does. And like the bottom line reality is they stepped to the Goliath that didn't need to be slain, and they should have cooperated or at least tried to look out for each other instead of going knock down, drag out. Our Fortnite kids are going to kill your 20-year-old Steam entity as the greatest PC, greatest PC, thing. You aren't downloading, are you? No, I got to get off this launcher because it makes me nervous just to be on it. There we go. And so there we go. And that's the unfortunate reality with Epic. Now I got to close my door, guys. It's fucking freezing in here. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Just trying to hear it out. I gotta turn on the heater and turn it down probably to here's on. I'm gonna kill this light. It's like causing bad bleeding in my eyes. Excuse me. Yeah. That one right in my face. I need that light, but it sucks. It really hurts my eyes. It's too bright. Okay. So yeah, and that's where we come. Like every time I love Epic, but I think they put me in this tragic situation where, yes, I want to support them. Yes, I want to give them money. Yes, I love everything they've ever done for me. Yes, I love the Unreal Engine. Yes, I believe in them. I'm a greater fool. I believe in their product. You know what I'm saying? I believe in it like I believe in drugs. I just think they work. I like them. So I want to support Epic, but this knockdown, drag out fight that they're fucking engaged in with Steam was harmful to people. And Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is an example, right? I looked after Tiny Tina's Wonderlands for like a year. I was like, I can't wait. I thought Borderlands 3 was okay. It wasn't amazing, but it was like okay. It was like a 7 or an 8. It was okay. Kind of a Charlie Day 7. Little here, little there. So then we get to Borderlands 4, which is Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and I waited for that game for a year. Then it goes to the Epic Store for $60 and sits there for $60 for 15 months. Now, I am accustomed to Steam discounts. Now, I mean, it went cheaper during the Christmas sale to like $30, I think, but like only once. And I thought about it, and I kept thinking about it. I was like, do I want Tiny Tina's Wonderlands on the Epic Launcher? Will the Epic Launcher be around in 10 years? And I get nervous when I think about that. I'm like, motherfucker, are you even going to give me this game in 10 years that I buy? Are you going to be a solvent company? You're in this crazy fucking knockdown, like drag out fight with fucking Steam, like you're going to win, but you aren't. You aren't going to win that one. Steam had a lot more power than you in the market. They might not have as much money as you or something, but they definitely have like the market sway. You're not going to topple that Goliath. That's not going to happen. So here we are, like Epic keeps trying to drag me back with stuff like EVE Online, Mortal 2, Lego Fortnite was goddamn spectacular. It was like playing Rust, but Fortnite is what I always wanted. But I don't want to play a kid's game. I'm 40 years old. I will with kids or whatever, or like maybe a girlfriend or something. But I'm not gonna like sit there and play a kid's game main on my stream. The most childish game that I play on my stream is probably Final Fantasy XI, which is not a childish game, a lot of violence, a lot of death and misery in the story, a lot of murdering mobs, a lot of grind. It's not a kid's game, not really.
We went into Brutal Impact to increase the stun duration of your bash.
So he bought into Feral wrong the first time, but you're going to see him talk about now we get back to the Druid respec, which I've been trying to work my way towards in my own slow little funny ways.
We didn't really have like other options. We went into
Feral Instinct, yes. So I don't agree though.
Now, as you can see,
when he buys
into natural weapons, gives us 10%.
It's so weird. The balance chart has the best Feral DPS. The Feral chart has the best Guardian DPS. And the Resto tree has the best Boomkin DPS. Which is so fucking weird. And the Method guys, and I know it, but I wonder if the rest of the world knows it. I think the rest of the world just specs down Feral because it says Feral at the top. But, I mean, in reality, real Feral motherfuckers roll balance. I don't know why Blizz thought Feral should roll balance in level 25 SoD, but they did. So here we are, and I look at him, leaves just a bad taste in my mouth. I have struggled to say the words. I adopted a method spec. I used to spend my entire life, like, you know, you know what I told my friend Lucky the first time I ever met her? I was like, I don't like the sexism that you deal with on the daily. I spent my entire career trying to change the men around me so that I wouldn't see women being treated the way that they treat you. Right? And she was like, what? And I was like, I spent my entire career trying to treat women equally, and I can't stand watching them treat you like that. I can't do it. And she was like, oh, Kat, you're cute. And I was like, yeah, I know. But, like, I'm not saying that to, like, make her laugh or something like that. It actually bothers me. And the reason I bring it up is, like, I spent my whole life trying not to cookie cutter my specs. You know what I'm saying? I never did use someone else's spec. This will be the first time. But he's right. He's absolutely right. I never did agree with these motherfuckers. I would watch C-Do at the top of the arena, and I'd be like, you know, 85 points underneath him or something like that. Motherfucker's got 200,000 subs, and he's like sitting rich off that WoW, fucking get that good WoW money from YouTube and shit. And like, you know, and he's sitting there, and I'm like, yeah, but I still won't do your spec. I don't care if you're the #1 goddamn Mistweaver on the planet. I still won't do your spec. But for some reason, Blizzard really pretty much, this is like the most pigeonholed, like set in stone fucking like I couldn't see Feral at level 25 specking any other way. This is the most set in stone thing I've ever seen Blizzard do. If you have a clue. If you don't, you're just gonna spec down the Feral chart. And I looked at, okay, when I opened the tree for Druid at level 10, the first time I had done it in 12 years or something, I immediately went to Omen of Clarity, because that's what I remember about Druid, is Omen of Clarity. It's the strongest thing they have, you know? So why would Omen of Clarity be, which is why would natural weapons and Omen of Clarity be in the balanced chart? That makes no fucking sense. They're feral abilities. Increases the damage you deal with physical attacks in all forms by 10%. Imbues the druid with natural energy. Each of the druid's melee attacks, right? Not boom. This is the boom chart, but they're like, hey, you got melee attacks. You'll be able to clear cast spells if you melee things. Except I don't know why, but back then Blizzard it never occurred to Blizzard that Omen of Clarity might actually turn a cat into the BIS spec. Level 25, it's the BIS spec. Omen of Clarity, you're gonna watch me destroy people. It's better than Wind Fury. It's better than anything in the game. It's better than, you know, Whirlwind, Relentless Strikes or something. It's like the best burst damage in the game. And I don't know why, but I was backing through the desert naked with my butt cheeks open, and I caught that hot speck up my butt. Totally by mistake. Was totally bumbling backwards through the desert. I don't know shit about Druid. Played it for like, I don't know, 20 hours when I was like, I don't know, 24 or something like that. I don't know shit about Druid, so I'm like, okay, well, I know that this is like the most powerful thing in all of the charts. Not just Druid, but all of the charts. This is like the most powerful thing in all the charts. It is right there for me to reach today. I'm about to do it right now, motherfucker. See, he started off with the bad spec. He was like, you might think that Feral Druid should spec down the Feral chart. But no, when you crunch the numbers, Omen of Clarity in the balance chart is superior. And I'm like, yes, it obviously is. It's Omen of Clarity. It's the most powerful thing. And the only other thing I can think of that's more powerful than Omen of Clarity is Cold Blood. Cold Blood is about as powerful if used in the right way. A Cold Blood Eviscerate will just end the engagement right when the rogue wants it to. It'll just, you know, the rogue will get you down to 50, 60% with their friends or whatever. When the rogue's done with you, they just delete you for the other 60% of your bar with Cold Blood Eviscerate. That's the only other thing in the game like that is Wind Fury, Cold Blood Evis, Palm Pyro, which is Presence of Mind, Pyro Blast, Palm Pyro. There's 4 things in the game that are super fucking overpowered, and the only one that we can reach of those 4 at this current meta state of level 25, right, is Omen of Clarity. Now, it sucks that I have to step to the method guide to do that, but I mean, I came to this conclusion anyways, and I went back to verify. I was like, wait, I would very much prefer to spec through the balance chart. It seems to be clearly superior. And I was like, well, let's go see what the big boys boys are doing. And yeah, it turns out that I'm not stupid. I play the game like the best in the world, like I always said I did. And
The ferocity for that extra 5.
so this, you saw the respec was 10 silver. I didn't fuck around with specs. I did this perfectly. I knew exactly when and what it was going to be and all this shit, right? So here, bad feral spec. Please stop talking. Please stop talking. Please stop talking right now. Please stop talking over me, you piece of shit NPC. Sorry. There we go. There we go. So there's the real spec. You see it?
So 5 combo points is going to be 34 seconds, but keep in mind here, 30% flat damage buff to feral druid.
Savage Roar is insane. It's just insane, but it only lasts, or no, Savage Roar, it's a leg rune. I don't think I have it, or maybe I do. Let's see. Do I have the Savage Roar? No, I don't. I'll have to go get that.
It's a flat damage buff 30%.
Okay, so for feral, on top of it, it's not slice and dice that you spend your points on. It's a full blown. It's not attack speed like rogue. It's attack damage. You just straight up get a full blown. If you put 5 points into Savage Roar, it is a. I mean, like it is a 30% physical damage increase across the board. Physical, mind you, not magic. Physical damage by 30% for 34 seconds. It's the biggest buff in the history of MMORPGs, except it's like the most uniform 30% damage increase I've ever seen in an MMORPG. It's the greatest ability ever done in an MMORPG, short of like the Fat Man in Fallout 76 or what's another one? No, I've never maybe Psycho Tats, right? I like Psycho. It's I mean in the real world it's called methamphetamine, but in Fallout it's called, or no, it's called Psycho, right? It gives you a 30% it's what is it? It's like 10% damage increase and 5 DR or 10% health or something. I forget what it is for Psycho. I don't have the client open right now. But the only other buff I can think of in history are the world buffs in WoW Classic, or Psycho Tats in Fallout 76, or like a $35 booster in EVE Online. And I mean this, it would cost like $35 in Plex, right? Like $35 real life money, right? They just gave this to Feral. I don't know why, but they just gave it. You can read the tooltip. It says increases physical damage done by 30%. I've never seen a 30% buff in my life. It's the craziest buff I've ever seen.
Bob.
And its uptime is 100%. It's always up. It's like the first point that you spend is in Savage Roar. It's always up. You always have 30% more damage than every other melee there. That is insane. Why did they do that? They're gonna have to. I mean, they won't. I mean, I don't know if this will work at level 60. I don't know if that'll work. I'm gonna do 30% more damage than any other melee there. Why? And on top of that, I can heal myself and all that other shit. So.
30%. With 10%.
So I don't know how I was walking backwards through the desert trying to play WoW SoD to cap to 25, and I ended up getting something up my butt that was like the best spec in the history of WoW. Just straight, it was like the lottery fell in my lap, you know? It was like that. I woke up and I was like, wait, I'm playing the best spec in SoD?
And from here it's 40%, but at the same time you have to understand that blood friends.
That's never happened to me in any video game. I've never been meta. It's not my style.
To build more combo points. And,
I'm the lone wolf. That's the name of my goddamn corp. I'm the lone wolf. I'm the Lone Wolf Shadow Dynasty, LSD, motherfucker. Lone Wolf Shadow Dynasty, motherfucker. In the back, like playing like meta plays, but not the meta. You know. Nope.
It's kind of complicated. Please let me know in the comments for.
It's complicated. It's complicated. It is. It's.
Feral, what would you go for? Would you go for natural weapons? Or would you go for...
I would go for natural weapons and Omen. It's just way fucking better. It's just better. It's
sharpened claws and
so there's my spec, although I don't like some of what he chose. So maybe I don't run his spec. We're going to go see. So I would really like Furor, which gives you a 20% chance to gain 10 rage when you shapeshift into bear in dire bear form, or 40 energy when you shapeshift into cat form. So I want to stance and heal myself a lot, and I could trade out ferocity, which reduces the cost of your maul, swipe, claw, and rake abilities by 1 rage or energy. So I get 5 energy reduction. But I don't agree. I believe the Furor is superior. So
Friendly. And last but not least, the Mangle. A Mangle that targets for 100% normal damage.
Jesus Christ, it's so much uptime. And I love Wild Growth. Wild Growth is like the greatest thing. Or, well, no, I don't have Wild Growth. I like Light Bloom. I think Light Bloom's better than Wild Growth, but that's just maybe that's just me.
20% additional damage from bleed effects and shred.
I have to go rune hunting now, which I really don't want to fucking do. Goddamn game is like a fucking slave driver in some ways. Ew, can't I just level? No, I gotta go do some jack-off quest to go get some jack-off fucking rune. Borrow power that you could have just given to me in the spell book. Instead, you gotta waste like an hour or 2 of my time. Every single time I have to go get some fucking rune. I have to travel all over buttfuck Egypt. And that's okay, but it's like, I don't know. Couldn't you just give me the rune? I get that SoD is about that sense of exploration. Oh, we get to open scratch tickets now. Okay. I forgot about this. Yeah. Oh, hey, 41 green scratch tickets. Let's open 41 scratchers. Yeah. Shit reminds me of like Trailer Park Boys. I'd be sitting up here in this motherfucker with my scratch tickets. I've noticed that my mother likes scratch tickets, and I'm like, yeah, lottery. To quote the great Squidbillies, right? Lottery. Early Kyler, right? To quote Early Kyler from Squidbillies, lottery, more like Jack Squattery. So yeah, you want to scratch tickets? Do it in an MMO where you can't lose any money. That's my take on it. Do it on a cell phone game like Candy Crush or something. Don't go blow $20 on a scratcher. It's not gonna work. It never works. Just take the money directly to the drug dealer. You'll feel better. It's like fucking annoying. But I mean, hey, I guess the lottery is what legitimate people do that don't do great, like, get rich quick schemes or live like a junkie, you know? And so you gotta love it. I mean, I guess that's just what people do. Lottery and bingo and keno and, you know, because it's legal. It's fine. It's a way to get rich quick scheme that nobody would ever question you, that you would never lose your freedom or anything like that. It's not the worst thing chasing the lottery. When I was younger, I worked at the Conoco gas station on South Broadway and I-25 in Denver, Colorado. And there was a wonderful waitress who used to come in from the Breakfast King. And a dear friend of mine, her name was Fran the waitress. She was like 85, dinosaur, but she was still working her job, making a lot of money every day. And she had worked the Breakfast King her whole life, and she would make $300 to $700 a shift. She was doing killer, and she would come in and she'd be like, all right, give me 4 of these. And she would come to the scratch desk, and she would like, give me 4 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 3 of those. What's the number on this one? Right. Blah, 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 blah. And you go down and you're like, okay, it's 079, 080, 081. And she's like, okay, what's the numbers on that one? And she'll sit there and she'll lose 60% of her money, but she'll win. And it took her, I watched her work her magic on those scratch tickets for, 2-3 years. She'd come in every day on my shift, and she would she would have me sell her scratchers, and she liked me. She would talk to me about it. And she was like, yeah, she told me flat out, she was like, yeah, I lose about 60% of my money. And I was like, why not stop then? And she was like, well, because it's like, everybody has a hobby. Mine's scratchers. And I'm like, shit, when I win a video game, I don't get money. Maybe scratchers are better. When I win a video game, I don't get shit. You know what I'm saying? This is a lesson about don't judge people for whatever their fucking vices are or whatever, what they like to do with their free time and stuff. It's not your business. I didn't judge her, and she liked me a lot about that. She was like, I've never met a cashier or jockey making $10 an hour who could stand me blowing $250 on scratchers every day. And she's like, you're the only guy who hasn't ever given me lip. And I'm like, I don't give a shit what you spend your money on. She's like, that's right. Like that's America. I don't give a fuck what they spend their money on. Like, whatever. So I want to tell my mom not to fucking, like, spend our family money on scratchers, but it's her fucking life. You know what I'm saying? She can do that if she wants. After all the drugs and stupid shit I did, I can't be judging them. There's no fucking way. She doesn't spend a lot of money on it either. She's trying to go at it like Fran. She thinks about the numbers and all that shit. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of like a hobby. Are you gonna catch that 50 grand? You gonna catch it? I sure hope she does. What would you do with $50,000? I would buy 10 brand new computers and open 2 of them. That'd probably be the 50 grand. Unfortunately. No, it wouldn't. It would be 30 of the 50, right? And then the other 20, I would buy, like we already talked about this like last week, but I would buy 4 100-inch televisions, and I would put them on my imaginary 500-inch wall. And I would play 4 computers on 4 100-inch televisions, right? And we could do co-op PC gaming while we watch Netflix and Hulu at the same time on 2 different television screens. And on our left is like our browser, and on our right is I don't know, porn or something. Who the fuck cares? Yeah, and that's what I would spend 50 grand on. It is the most childish. I did not think about my family. I did not think about anybody else. It was straight up brand new computers and televisions for Skycat. There was no, I want to solve all the problems that my elderly family's going through, or my friends, right? Yeah, Netflix and Hulu at the same time, right? I can watch, on one screen, I can watch Lorne Malvo in Fargo, and on the other screen, I can watch the Trailer Park Boys. Why the fuck not? I can do what I want. It's my 400 inches of my 400 inches of my 400 inches of television. I can do what I want with my 400 inches of penis. It's my 400 inches of penis, whatever. And so yeah, we'll watch Netflix and Hulu at the same time. Trailer Park Boys and Fargo. And when something cool and funny is happening in Trailer Park Boys, I'll unmute Trailer Park Boys. And when something cool and funny is happening in, I don't know, what do people watch? PBS. I don't know, like something interesting is happening on PBS News, so I just I like mute the Trailer Park Boys, but I don't even bother fucking, you know, oh, my filaments are all dead, damn it, the event ended. So yeah, and no, I don't watch them at the same time. I'm saying they're there and ready to be unpaused at will. And I think I would definitely spend the other $20,000 on solar to run the power that 4 100-inch televisions and 4 computers would cost me, right? To offset the rest of the cost, if I won $50,000 from scratchers, I would deck out my roof with a fucking platform filled with solar panels, so it would just pay my power bills for the next 20 years. Because 4 computers and 4 televisions, that's basically like running a marijuana grow. You might as well be farming Bitcoin at that point. You're going to be paying out like $1,000 a month on fucking power or something like that. It's just insane. It's already expensive. It's like, you know, so yeah. And so yeah, and I want that reality. It's it's so fiscally irresponsible and environmentally irresponsible and just like complete jack off man fantasy. I don't care, but that's my man fantasy. 4 100-inch televisions, 4 computers, watch Netflix and Hulu at the same fucking time or whatever. Got a EVE Online on the top left screen and World of Warcraft on the top right screen. I've got like a stock ticker on the left, and I've got like a fucking, you know, like I've got a my friend's watching a television show on the far right screen. Got like 6 televisions and, you know, 30 solar panels to run it all, like Rust. In Rust, you do the same thing. If you want 20 turrets in Rust, you got to run like four wind turbines and 20 solar panels. That's what I want. I want a wind turbine and solar panels. It gets so windy out here, and then I would run all that shit. It would. What is that sound? It's me running in the water. It's so annoying. Shut up, WoW. All right, I'm 40 scratchers in, and I did not catch. Big surprise. But we haven't hit the big loot yet, so we don't know what we're going to hit here. But it's coming, I think. We're going to sort by price and make sure. I caught a 20 million orca glacial drift, which is worth it for me. Activate, huge. Heron glacial drift, I think I've already got. No, I don't. Oh, good. Aurora, oh, good. 4 skins, huge. Permanent, or 3 skins. Archon, I get to sell that one. It's worth $1 million. Smart bomb, stack all. All of my filaments busted. That sucks. So, yep, and so right now we're at 10 million. We didn't pull that much liquid ISK yet, but we don't know. We haven't scratched all the tickets yet. There could be a big win here. There was 2 days ago. So come on. This is the last day of the event. Hit me with a big win. If they were smart, they would up the drop rate here for the scratchers that we do after the event, right? They should up the drop rate. Whatever you can do to get the gambler reptilian lizard brain in my head satisfied, right? As long as it's gambling in some weird minor form. New project available for what? Project Compressed Veldspar Order has been created by Merle Sterling and is open for contributions. Okay. New system that everybody's learning now. Open another. Oh yeah, that fish is disgusting. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're all good.
Disgusting. So we are now down to 10 scratchers. I have not gotten further. 10.8. I caught a 10.8, which isn't bad. That's some throughput, but it's not what I'm looking for. Come on, 12 left. Big money, big money, big money, big money. Big money, big money. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Come on, man, you're like scaring me. Give me something good. Something good, something good, something good. Something good, something good. Daddy needs a new pair of fucking, like, something good. Come on, something good. Come on, something good, something good, something good. Come on. 6 tier. Come on, man. 5 left. Something good. Something good. Something good. Oh, come on, man. Big money. 5 left. Come on. Come on. Show me something good. Make my day. Make my day. It's such a good day. Oh, it's rust time, I think. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's rust time. It's rust time, guys. Ooh, update queued. Yeah, queue this motherfucker. Let's go. Surviving a decade. Servers are now wiped and Santa's packing up and clearing out the bodies, but we hope you enjoyed the holiday season. Fuck yes. Merry Rustmas. You know what I'm saying? It was a good year. 10 years of Rust. Major update and stuff. Let's go see what Shadowfrax has to say. Oh, it's my favorite time of the year. It's the new Rust wipe. Let's go see what Shadowfrax has to say. Oh, yeah. We're going to pull the Shadowfrax. How to earn yield with stable coins. Do not invest with Bitcoins and you will do fine. The Rust review of 2023 from 12 days ago. 10 years of Rust 3 weeks ago. Rust is 10 and there are loads of new things to finish off this year. Fun review of all the major things that happened in Rust in 2023. The Rust backstory. Let's do the 10 years of Rust update. I did not watch it this month because I did not play last month.
Grunting survivors and friends, Shadowfrax here with a roundup of the last big update.
Subject to change.
You should be very well aware by now this month Rust has been around for a whole 10 years.
10 years!
I know, but that's how things go. For a few quick facts and a nice little timeline.
Ooh, 370 content updates. Jesus. 16 million copies sold. 1.7 million raised for charities. 244,000 peak player count. Fuck yes! 150,000 peak player average is the actual average, and it's good. It is good peak players. They're clocking it. They're good. Rust is a lifestyle, man. I fucking love Rust so much. It gets in your system like heroin. Oh god, heroin isn't shit compared to a Rust addiction.
But I mean, dev blog link in the description. Also, as a result, we now have several throwback items to play around with, plus a couple of extra new fun distractions this month.
Fireworks!
And there are a couple of changes to note. Legacy shelters at only 600 wood a pop are
600 wood for a starter legacy shelter. 600 wood.
already being spammed everywhere you look on most servers because they're not only useful as a starter shack but can also be plopped down and run into at a moment's notice.
Wow, I can't believe they did that. They put a fucking droppable base.
Or can be used to secure areas. But
yeah, but I mean, once you're in there, they can just like blow in the door and kill you. They know you're there. I would never put myself in this situation in PvP because what are you going to do? Are you going to leave? No, he's going to cap you in the face the minute you open the door. This is like the one thing I would never do is plop a base down instantly and hide inside. I mean, how much of a pussy are you?
It's been your experience with them so far. Let me know down below, please. And
then you're fucking trapped in there. You can't go out. He's just gonna blast you in the face with a shotgun through the first time you crack that door or whatever.
As mentioned last week, whether they stay in the game is still subject to change.
Subject to change.
On how much fun you're having. Fortunately, they decay
I'm having a lot of
in 24
fun.
hours if the door remains unused, and they only have 500 health. Also,
500 health. That's it. So I mean, yeah, one Molotov and you're burned alive in there.
Further to last week's look around, you can't remove the lock from the door anymore, and the
let's go burn some noobs alive with Molotovs naked. It's almost a sexual fantasy or something. It's like so weird. Why would you make this?
Being able to loot stuff through the doors has been fixed. The Legacy Furnace will be a reward for anyone logging 3+ hours of play on Rust this month, and should.
Oh, did I get 3 hours? I think I did. I got this. Yeah, I got this.
Inventory. When you meet the criterion, it's a bit bulkier than your standard furnace.
It is bulky. It's too bulky.
But apart from that, should cost
like me
and perform exactly the same. Also, now a very rare
a new gun.
The Legacy M4 Shotty should
M4 shotgun
available for you to find somewhere in the world in high-end loot.
Oh, it's just a spaz.
Great. Then there's the Legacy Bow, which is not free, and instead is £2.79 on the item store.
Legacy
Only available
bow.
this month, I believe, so grab it whilst you can. And the Frontier building skin, now known as the Legacy Wood.
Shit, I guess I've got to go buy that. I mean, I don't like spending $2 on a skin, but I mean, if it's going to be a skin, at least it's $2, you know? But I should probably go buy that, because I'm actually kind of a bow kid. I'm definitely a bow kid. I'm a Primlock. This sucks, but I am. I'm good at it. I'll shoot your ass with a bow so quick.
Building skin is on the store for £10.39.
I can turn left faster than you.
As most of the others, and will be available after this month, so don't worry. Don't ask me what those prices are in dollars. I only work in pounds.
Dollary dues.
So at the end of 2023, a particularly DLC-rich year, I must say. Cough, cough. We are now standing at 1 wood building skin, 1 metal, 3 stone.
1 wood, 1 metal, 3 stone skins that they added. That is a lot. You can see where they're headed.
Oh, top tier. So
they're gonna sell the kid skins, and I don't blame them. That's where the money is. It's like, fuck it. If you want to keep your game alive, then sell me some skins, I guess. If that's what it takes to, if that's the motion in the ocean, who am I to rock the boat? You know, whatever. If that's what the kids do with their money, if that's what keeps you alive, more power to you.
Depending on how much money can be made out of it. But what will it be? Any ideas? Also, will we see some interior building skins eventually? Probably.
Probably.
The DLC wagon must keep rolling. Even more new items in MMO.
Fireworks.
Is back. And a
confetti!
Question mark. But first, hey, you ever wanted to engage in some casual admin abuse? I mean, be the responsible and caring lord of your very own Rust server. And kill everyone in imaginative ways. Sorry. Perhaps you'd like to make a server just for you and your friends. Test out builds. Hone your skills.
It looks so dumb. All those fucking Hazzies dancing on a tugboat. That was so goddamn dumb. Fucking Call of Duty culture. Weird shit. Please stop running. You drive me crazy.
Install all the plugins. Fill the fishing village buildings with shark corpses. Go anywhere and see.
I don't care about this. Let's go.
Easy-to-use console. With affordable price,
let's go.
you get
Let's
an
go.
extra 30% up.
Blah blah.
There are other new items. First, a pinata for 500 wood, which is basically a
pinata
loot box, as destroying it will give you some random goodies. Here's what I found in this one. And a confetti cannon, which can be crafted and set off. And I must say, this is reminding me quite a bit of that mortar cannon still in
Concept limbo.
Which we may or may never see. Quite a few changes and fixes this month also, and if you like to whip out your brushes, you'll notice the painting UI has been upgraded and given a few new features.
Look at all the painting UI stuff.
2 new airbrush types, a color picker, brush spacing, lighting toggle, and the ability to chat whilst painting, plus lots of other features, including convars for those who want to streamline things even further, and you can pause here to read them if you like. A quick roundup of all the other most important changes and fixes of note. Contact shadows, i.e. grass and foliage stuff, has been improved. If you ever use
Contact
that option,
shadows.
that is, you can see how and why here if you're interested. There are 3 new industrial pipe colours to choose from. Sprinklers will waste less water now, up to 40% saving by Grabthar's hammer. Car lifts can now be picked up. Or collecting tools have a slightly longer range, meaning you shouldn't have to duck or crouch to harvest now, hopefully. You can revive players with bandages, and explosive ammo splash damage should work properly now. The oil rig radiation will now kick in half an hour after the hacked crate unlocks to stop players hanging around there, and the crate's map marker will
Got a lot of
disappear
greens yesterday.
when any item is removed from it, because some of you were leaving a single item inside. Tut tut. The hardcore game mode is being retired on official servers this month, although it will still be on
Thank God they did not retire my hardcore server. I would have been almost like, you know, not suicidal, but I would have been so sad. That has been a mainstay for me for like 15 months. The idea of losing my server to them just ending hardcore in general is anathema to me. It's like why I mean, I don't know why they would take it out, but they did. They took it out. They killed the hardcore scene. Thank God I didn't get addicted to that, because I would have been my goddamn heart broken. I picked the right hardcore server because I'm the best character on the server.
And the Baron map option is going completely.
Yeah.
For more info, please see the dev blog. And you can't keep a good Happis down, apparently. Not a million years after Happis Island was retired, it is officially
I wonder if I
back.
should go fuck around with Happis, because Happis doesn't reset. So, like, you can just keep building that chunker bigger and bigger.
On 2 official servers, although this is a community-made version based on the 2018 map and will only be officially hosted until March 2024. At least, that's the current plan. Supporter Streamer is on Twitch now, and you can earn a computer station skin for a measly 2 subscriptions. Details on the dev blog. You've also got Twitch Rivals from the 11th to 15th this month with an absolute ton of drops, all of which can be seen on the dev.
Oh, yeah, it's time to play some Rust. Oh, yeah, it's that time of day. Or time of year, I mean. Oh, yeah, tell me my fucking server's up, please. Yes! 1 hour old. Oh, man, there's, oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's 12 people on. Oh, yeah, this is so cool that I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, so we know where we're going. I don't have to hide where I'm at. I know what server I'm gonna be on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so good. Rust update was good. I feel like I'm caught up with it. So back to the Druid spec, right?
Not only that the Druids became the class that can bring Wind Fury to the raid, but also they...
Oh yeah, and by the way, Druid gives Wind Fury to the entire raid now, which is also like, what? Why wouldn't they give that to Shaman?
An extra 30% bleed damage effect, so that means rogues can use like...
Oh my god.
Like Rupture and Garrote for more damage. Warriors can do Deep Wounds and Rend for more damage. I'm assuming that that's how it works, right? And all effects associated with this...
I think so. So, let's... finish these scratchers. Here's the last one. Come on, big money, big money. I've seen it before. Come on, yeah, right. There's I'm not gonna get any, not the last one, but the last 2. Yeah, right. I'm not gonna catch on the last one. That's like a fucking Texas Hold'em player's outlook. It never happens. I did! I got caught it! I can't believe I caught on the last one! I caught on the last one! Ah! I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I did. I caught on the last one. I can't believe that. I was talking about it and it happened. Okay, I caught on the last one. Okay, sure. 45. Yes. Yes. Ah, I want to pound this motherfucker in me right now. Let's, oh man, it's extended brain freeze. What's it do? I love drugs. Cerebral accelerator. 6 points for 3 days. I'll take it. Sold. What am I on right now? Right. Standard boost, cerebral accelerator, and slot 10. I can't stack them. This one's 7 days, 21 hours, and 41 minutes. Unfortunately, this guy is gonna expire on the 9th, and I must sell him. And I don't want to. I should sell this accelerator, and it means going all the way the fuck back to Jita. I don't really want to do that. I don't want to do that. Am I in a Concord station? I'm not. I also have to, like, haul all of that stuff, too. Archon Aurora. I already have that. I get to sell it. All the Nirvana boosters and all this stuff. Okay, so stack all. Dead filaments. Will erase. Trash it. Power Raider, 5th tier. Okay, 44 mil. Yeah, I can't use this. I already dosed up like 2 days ago on a week-long high. You know what I'm saying? And now I can't like do brain freeze, and that pisses me off. This sounds so fun to do this brain freeze right now, but I can't. I've got to go sell it on the fucking market. It's like coming up on an ounce of dope that you can't smoke because you're already fucking high as hell anyways. So you just like go sell it because it's too much drugs for one person. It's annoying. I wish I could do that booster. It was kind of bittersweet a little bit. It was so good to get it on the last one, but then to not be able to use it because I'm already so high for a week anyways. With my booster ogs and all this shit, you know. I have booster ogs for the booster ogs. So like when I do drugs in EvE, like it's like something like so if you burn a half an hour booster that's only supposed to last 30 minutes, I get 4 hours, right? Because I have like this chip in my brain that like recepts the length of the high or something is kind of how you look at it. Yeah, it's like the length of, it's like a chip in your brain that makes the high longer. So instead of buying a lot of drugs to constantly get like your you know, tolerance gets up really high, right? The chip in your brain just makes it so the drugs are always good and they last like 4 times longer, right? And I actually think that's such a good fucking video game fucking gameplay loop, actually. It's like my favorite thing. Fallout's like that too. Fallout's got all that shit. Med-X and Psychotats and love the drugs in Fallout too. So cool. I'm on a 7-day high. And it's sort of weak, but it's gonna last 7 days, and so this booster will expire. The drugs, like the heroin in my fucking needle right now or whatever that I just got off that scratcher ticket, I've got to sell it because it's got a shelf. She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells seashells down by the seashore. It expires in 6 days, and so that means a trip to Jita. My booster won't even wear out before it's possible for me to use the drug. So this stupid game constrained me to 100 million trip to Jita, which is like kind of annoying. It's like, I didn't really need to do that right now. Oh, I can hear the zombies. Oh, I'm in. They're chasing me. Oh no, I don't know what to do with this. Oh my god, I think my charts finally reset. getting a bit of bleed off of the NVIDIA settings, but it's okay. We're running multi-client. It looks really bad. I'm aware that it looks bad, guys. I've got to fix it, but I have zombies on me, so I'll fix it. Give me just a minute, and I'll fix it. I'm so sorry. You know, Unity is a piece of shit. I mean, we all knew it when they hit the headlines and fucked up and destroyed their company forever, but Unity is a piece of shit, though. Okay, looking for ST. What? ST. I don't know. I have aggro that I cannot deal with. I have to switch the settings on this game, but I don't know what to do. Maybe let's just let the zombies kill me once. You know, this isn't really where I want to be right now anyways. I don't know. Launch site's good, but I already caught such a big pack aggro that I don't really know what to do. I'll let him bite me. Fuck it. I had a lot more to do before I could actually play the game, you know? For one thing, why is the... Okay, info... Okay, so he's changed things, but how do you access this? Yeah, but how do you access it? You changed it. Just kill me. Respawn to some place that's safe. You put me in snow. That seems odd. Commands: auth, bug, bounty, B-skin, B-skin build. Oh, you can change the default building skin, huh? Commands: Discord link, DNT, info, care help, Molly, playtime top. Quick sort on, quick sort off, ranks report. There was a command here that looked like it might be helpful. It was commands. We'll try /commands and see. How do you spell /st is not working. So this server is down. I have to go on the Discord now, and I don't want to do that, but I have to. It's fucking annoying. Oh, my friend talked to me. Harder than expected. Okay, sure. Permalink, read before, whatever, sign-ups and all that. I don't care, sure. And then direct messages are good, but we have to get on the zombie server Discord, which I don't usually get on because of people spying on me. So we have to go to the hard what is it? It's Rusting Dead server. There we go. And then we gotta go pull the Discord and join it, and then we go see. I guess I can't play right now because the skill tree is down, so we'll have to wait until... Yep, join. Gotta go look at the general chat. Yes, ST is not working. Talking to me?
I just smacked my head in your TV.
Oh.
I didn't fuck it up.
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
It is. I have a huge TV.
Oh no, it's my depth perception. I smack my head into everything when I clean.
Me too.
No matter where I am.
Yeah, I have some brain damage. Okay, I got eaten by a bear. I don't know. I guess I can't play this without, A moderator, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, congrats to Mushy. No, Mushy beat me. Hell yeah. 100 scoreboard victory. Oh, cute. Oh, should be back. Okay. Maybe I'll have to relog. I'll probably have to relog. Shit. Disconnect. It's alright. Close it all down, fire it all back up. Yeah, we'll just we'll leave and re-exit and relaunch the game, see if the new plugin will redo. Oh, I would like to start. That would be cool. Oops, sorry. Relogging, but yep, there we go. I gotta get in window mode. I know how bad that looked to you guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know why Rust constantly takes me out of window mode. I have to fight it on it. It seems to really want to be bordered full screen. Gonna be an interesting day. Healing pots. I guess they could really benefit me, I suppose, but I'm gonna sell them. Bubbling water. Ooh, watermelon. Raw bristle whisker catfish, which I will catch if I need to. And yeah, all the rest of it is good. Very good. But now we're back in. Gotta get the window mode running. So options, screen. Oh, you put me in 4K. Why? Duh. Windowed. VSyncs off. FPS limit is 120. Apply. There we go. Now it should be fine. Limit the FPS. Graphics. Ultra. Ultra performance. I don't know about ultra. Take me to 2, 3, 4. Take me to high. And yeah, that render skill didn't seem to be doing so good. Oh, it's up though. Ultra performance. I think I want balanced. Shadow quality should not be that high. 4 cascades is okay, but I mean, with running separate clients, we'll just run 0. Max shadow lights at 1. Water reflections, or actually, water reflections and water quality is okay, but parallax mapping I want to put down. Global rendering shows buildings and cliffs across the map is off. Grass displacement. NVIDIA reflex marker on. Reflex on plus boost. The mesh quality is high, but the decor quality is low. We'll try max tree meshes down. Image effects, anti-aliasing, depth of field, motion blur, vignette. All of that's good. And then experimental. GC buffer MB 4096. Occlusion culling is on. Contact shadows is on. Let me know to be missed by shadow. As content to improve shadow detail on view model. I don't think so. I want the contact shadows off actually. And then the partial is good and set. So we should be a bit better to run now. Hopefully. I've got to spend my points and I'm scared. I don't know. This choice is hard to make. I don't like Nature's Grasp for one thing, but you do. Nature's Grasp. I hate Nature's Grasp, but you have to spend it on something. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's okay. Last 45 seconds, I guess. Oh, do I train at 25? I didn't even think to look. Nature's Grasp. I don't like Nature's Grasp, though. I don't like the chart. It's like some of the things are annoying to me. Like, Nature's Grasp is annoying to me. I'm going to spend this annoying 5 points even though I don't want to. I would prefer the improved Wrath, honestly. We'll do the Nature's Grasp. It's okay. Then what else? It's natural weapons. 2, 3, 4, 5. Moment of Clarity, which is dope. Yep. And then gotta go back to the video and remind myself here.
The Wild Strikes. While you're in cat form, bear form, or dire bear form,
I have to relearn
attacker,
all of
an
this
extra
stuff.
attack
It's so annoying.
with
This is
20%
daunting to me.
additional attack power. While in cat form, last
Yeah, no, that is the spec though. That's it. And that's all I have, right? I have like 5 points left to put in Furor, I believe. And so a lot of the spec is based around stance dancing. That is correct. Yeah. And that's it. That's the spec. I don't like the improved Nature's Grasp, but I'm not going to stand there and spam Wrath. So 5 points. I mean, I guess I could buy into something in the Feral chart instead. Nope. Nope. I could buy Ferocity. It actually is more passive than Furor, but Furor really supports stance switching a lot more. So, yeah, I mean, every time you switch, you actually get a free swipe or whatever. So let's run Furor to me. I think that's the spec that I want. Yep. We'll have to put Nature's Grasp in some place where I can see it. I don't want to use Starfire in this spec at all. Light Bloom doesn't need to be on my things. Sunfire doesn't need to be on my thing. The staff. There's Nature's Grasp. And then, right, Nature's Grasp, right? Isn't that what that's called? It's Nature's Grasp. Or, yeah, Nature's Grasp, there it is. So that's the buff, right? Yeah, and it's like a 100% chance, huh? Only usable outdoors, which is kind of annoying. Like, the Wrath is interesting because it's like you can sit there and just spam at somebody forever, but Hibernate's good. Only work on Beast and Dragonkin, Starfire. Yeah, we'll run Starfire on 5. I'll bring down the battle res a little bit lower. Yeah, and then my spec pretty much changes. And the rotate, I suppose we should hear him talk about what the rotation is. Yeah, it's like the Feral Druid Feral build, right? The SoD Druid Feral build. New BE top DPS Feral Druid, okay. What did you...
Hello, welcome to my update.
Thank you, Everstill, for the excellent content from a stream. I'd like to sub to your channel.
Guide on Feral DPS. If you saw my
wait,
last one,
show the spec
welcome
again.
to my...
Yeah, this is what I spec'd. Oh, no, he went Wrath into... I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Updated guide on Feral DPS. If you saw my last one,
There's
a few
times when
changes
ranged
there.
is appropriate.
I will unlist the other one and will forget it ever existed. Rake. Still not worth it. Same energy cost as Mangle, but it does less damage, despite
Mangle.
bleed effects being buffed by Mangle. Fairy Fire. Not worth using it for you, just wait for later phase when we get the cat form version. There's a few methods how to do the opener and play the druid, but here's 2 that I see work best. Method 1, Mangle. Savage Roar, Mangle.
Mangle, Savage
Power
War,
Shift,
Mangle. Power Shift, we want.
Mangle. Power Shift, Mangle.
Mangle,
Power
Savage
Shift,
Roar,
Mangle.
Mangle. That's it.
Method 2,
So yeah, it's just really simple. Mangle and Savage Roar. That's it, huh? All right. So switch cat. We have Claw, and I have Claw here, but I don't want Claw. I want Mangle. Okay, Mangle is going on my hands, and I lose Sunfire, which is okay. I suppose I should modify the macro. I don't know. So there is Mangle. Mangle the target for 160% normal damage and cause the target to take 30% additional damage from bleed effects and shred for 1 minute. This ability benefits from and triggers all effects associated with Claw and Maul. So yeah, and then instead of Rip, which is a finishing move, put that on 3. We go Tiger's Fury on 5. Wait, is it Tiger's Fury, right? Is what he said? Yeah, it's in the opener it's Mangle.
Mangle. Power
Oops.
Method 1. Mangle. Savage Roar.
Mangle,
Icing
Savage Roar. Do I have Savage Roar? That's a rune that I don't have, so I suppose we'll go look at that next, I guess. So I don't have the Savage Roar that I need, which will replace Tiger's Fury, I believe.
Test. Method 1. Mangle.
Mangle,
Savage Roar.
Savage
Mangle.
Roar,
Power
Mangle,
Shift. Mangle.
Power Shift, Mangle.
Method 2. Mangle.
Mangle, Mangle,
Power
Mangle.
Shift. Savage Roar.
Power Shift,
I
Savage
personally
Roar.
am using the first method because I used to be a rogue main, and I'm used to instantly put slice and dice up, and it's
Me
just
too.
a habit for me. If you want
Me
to do a little bit of extra damage for your first mangle, then you can start pre-use Tiger's Fury before pull, and you'll be on 100 energy when you reach the boss. What about Shred?
Oh yeah, okay, so apparently I can run Tiger's Fury. I guess that's got to go on my not my 2 key, but my 5 key, I guess. I can run Tiger's Fury while I'm stealth, I think. Oh, so I got to put Tiger's Fury on my bar. I don't know shit about Feral. It's been so long, I really have no clue anymore. Tiger's Fury on my 5 key, I think. Yeah, I can Tiger's Fury while I'm stealth. That's actually super awesome. And look, you like it. I mean, it eats energy, but it's. Oh, so you run this and you let the stealth hit it. So it's like 3 seconds before you hit, you prep. Okay, cool. I'm getting it.
Is still very, very good, and I will be using it on clear.
Okay, Shred's good, huh? Okay, so Shred. Shred the target.
Casting procs. But some bosses move around a lot, or you have to move, which makes it annoying to make sure you're behind the boss, so I will use Mangle for clear casting as well. On Turtle Boss, you will be using Sunfire and Rip. Savage Roar does not buff Sunfire damage, and the boss have a ton of armor, despite warriors using Sunder armor. Bleed effects and magic damage don't care about armor. What about Rip in general? You will still use that, but only if you don't sacrifice your Savage Roar uptime for it. I mentioned power shifting. That's when you cast cat form and get plus 40 energy.
Yep, I see it now, and also hot yourself while you're doing it. So you pop out. I'm gonna buff myself here. So you pop out and you go like hots. I like light balloon, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep it forever. Then I run cat and I get immediate 40 energy to open. I go Tiger's Fury and then I open. 2 will always be Shred, which is better when you're behind the target. And then there's Rip, which is, I don't even remember what Rip is, kind of. It's like finishing with the causes damage over time. It's my Rupture. So, yeah, and that is my Rupture. And then, now, Rip should be where Rake is. Wait, Rake or Rip? What's the difference here? It's the same. Oh, no, it's a finishing move. So you can open Rake to bleed things, which... Claw and Maul, but Rake. They're saying don't use Rake, I guess.
This way, you can get a few more mangles in. Just make sure you keep an eye on your mana. There will be a macro pinned in the comments that will make power shifting easier.
My God, his
for you.
screen.
As always, thank you for choosing to spend.
Oh, there's a macro. He's sharing a macro as well. Feral Wind Fury Spec, Savage Roar, clear casting, right? My weak yours, and we will be covering another video for merch. And you said in the link will be a macro, but I don't see the macro. You said there'd be a macro. I don't see it. Oh, Feral Talents, Omen of Clarity and Fury for power shifting. Yeah. But he didn't actually do that. This guy has 600 subs and he has merch. And that's weird because it's like I have like 4,600 or something, and I don't have merch. This guy's got 600 and he's got merch, and it's like weird. Am I doing something wrong here? I guess I just don't really want to sling shirts.
My video.
I would though. I could make a dope ass shirt with a cat's face on it. It would be okay. Oh, yes. Would you like me to move? I can if you need.
No, I just need this one spot here. You should be fine.
Okay, well, let me know. I don't mind. Classic WoW's depressing. Yeah. So... Yeah, that's the spec pretty much. That's it. I don't even know. Oh, wait. Hey, I'm in. All right. So now is ST working? ST... Yes, it is. ST work... Yeah, ST's working. Okay, so I leave the Rusting Dead again immediately. Goodbye. And I look at my chart. I have 0... Oh, it's all reset. It's so beautiful. Of course, it's pitch black, but it's 5:30 in the morning, which is good. Oh. And of course, I catch aggro the second that I moved. Cool. Spawn me somewhere else. Scarecrow with a machete. Gather off, retrieve off. Gather all, retrieve on. I don't know what that is. Okay. So did he change the chart? The first thing I want to see is there is no weapons available, which is okay. So we come through. We have nothing to put in the chart, but we do see that there are some fundamental changes here. We will open with wood, and I've got to chop wood to get wood. How does it look on the stream? Seems good. Ooh, is this Outpost? Oh. That was... my television? Okay. Oh, careful.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm more like worried about you. The TV's fine. I'm more about you. You shouldn't feel like you get bruised doing this, you know? I'm so sorry.
Oh, no,
The thing is, it dominates the room.
it's all good.
Feels so bad.
No, it's not. I bang into anything that's gonna be in a room, I'll smack into it.
Yeah. I like ceilings. I'm 6'3". Ceilings will do it. Or not ceilings, but like roof hanging, overhangs and stuff.
Yeah.
Go bang my fucking head into it, get a concussion. I don't see Outpost, but I do see Launch. It's a valid place to live, but I mean, I don't know. Launch would be a lot of loot. Oh god, there's a pack. We're in. I've got to change my title and everything gets safe. Like, oh, lost my TV again. Bear with me, guys. Oh, they gonna eat me. Here we go, back. Oh, the second monitor. Run. Need water if I'm going to escape them. I guess I could go on the roof and kill the sound. That would be a valid approach. Make sure all the settings are good and change my titles and make sure all the screens are good and everything. There's a big pack there and they'll eat me in the end, I suppose. There's a body. That's not good. It's a dead wolf. Maybe something ate the wolf. There's a wolf on the roof. Wolf on the roof. Oh, come on, man. Wow. Look at that loot. What? Oh my god. I have to get out of here now. No. Oh no. Just run. I have to get out of here. I can't believe I lived. I don't know how I lived, but look at that. It's a large battery on the first pole. It's actually so good, but I mean, I don't know. I can't, I'll have to put down like a starter, maybe. Maybe I should just put down a 1x1 by, or 1x2 by the train tracks and just take the train out all the time. Hey, there's a horse. That actually changes it. Horse is good. Yeah. I'm gonna ride out of here. Yeah. There's another horse. Is he better? No, he's not. This one's 43 miles per hour. He's a Pinto. Indeed, he is a Pinto. I don't really want to live by launch site because it's probably thirsty. There's a power station. Let's take the road till we see outpost, I guess. I need that. Oh, I have not played Rust in too long. Also, oh, keep going, keep going. They're coming, they're coming. Oh god, keep going. Very low. Okay, keep riding. They have improved this client in the last, like, 2 months. It's good. I could chop if I had wood and stone, I could chop a cactus and use the claw to heal, but I mainly just want to put this battery in a box. Maybe I should just get to water and build a boathouse, maybe? Like a little crappy boathouse on the water, right? Little 2x1. Who cares? I wanted to live really big, but I know what'll happen. They'll just harass me. I'll get raided. So yeah, we will definitely interesting place here. There we go. More fuel, more fuel. More, give me more. What's that? What is that? It's not a base, which is good. I don't see outpost, which is annoying. At least I don't have the pack right now. I gotta change the title. I like have to do that. I have to like go out to the water right now. It's where the horse can't swim. Yeah, like out here where like, I mean, kill me. I frankly don't care. I don't really care. So, options. Screen's good. Windowed off. VSync should technically be on, actually, I think. And the graphics, yeah, you're sitting balanced. It's okay. Yeah, it seems okay. It's like pretty enough. I'm hurt, which is part of it. I would like to live by outpost. I know that I would, and it's good that we're in desert, but I don't want to lose this battery. But I will. I'll just lose this battery. There's nothing I really do about that. The likelihood of me keeping this battery is fairly low. See this wolf? This wolf will kill me right here. See? Like the likelihood of getting away is like fairly low. We'll see. Gotta change the title, and I forgot. I forgot to change the title. Gotta go do that. Oh, damn it. This seems like I don't really want to stay in one place very long right now. Oh, is it a player? No. No, it's a pack. He looked like a player for a second. I was like, no way that's a zombie. Oh, this horse is like basically dead. I should technically skin him and use his like skin as a jacket basically. But I mean, he'll get me further. I hate killing horses, but it's cold out here in the Rust streets. It's like once they're dead to you, when you rid them into the ground, you might as well eat them at that point, you know, if you're gonna be real about it. I hate horses die. Horse skin is not the most fun thing, but it will conduct heat. I shouldn't stop here. I don't know where I am. I don't know why I'm stopping. It's just hard for me to walk past a red barrel. Oh, I know why I'm stopping. I've got to get elevated so I can change my title. Simple enough. There we go. We're safe here. Gotta change my title. Gotta be good about it. Rust Hardcore Zombie Wipe Time. WoW SoD. Even till Rust Wipe. Oh, there was one more thing I needed to do. In the EvE client, I need to send this back. Yeah, I don't think any of this is heavy except for the snowballs. So stick this all in there. Yeah, and we'll just take this fucking endurance back to Jita. It's like pretty much worthless to me now. Not worthless, but it's like it's gonna go away in a drawer until I need it again, and I might as well do that in Jita. So we're gonna autopilot. One of the other things I want to do, since I'm not maining EvE, we're gonna optimize the settings for memory. We're gonna lower the shaders so that Rust doesn't melt my fucking video card. And medium, low, disabled. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, and yeah, seems good. And stupid Boondocks jokes from stupid boomers. It's totally sideline me. Pimpin' since been pimpin' since been pimpin'. Stupid Boondock shit. Fucking, where's that from? It's like that pimps up, hose down. Fucking documentary. The bottom bitch is the bitch that you keep. She love you. You marry that bitch. What? She's been with me for 30 years. You'll marry the bitch. It's like, what? She was like when I was like 15 years old, too. It's like, what? Yeah, we're going to Jita. It's 50 jumps. And I'm kind of rethinking this whole corp thing. Because, man, living this far from my main place is, well, attractive to me. I like it. It's a commitment. It's 54 jumps to where I'm going. I mean, I could try and jump through faster, maybe. 12 jumps. It's 12 jumps to Jita. But I have to go through that one. We're just going to look at that on the map. Let's see how many people lost their lives here today. Alright. Oof. Yeah, I mean, but the chances of them actually stopping me, I don't know. Abazon. We're looking at statistics of not security offices, but geography and statistics. Pilots destroyed in the last last hour, right? 19 ships in the last hour. There's a fucking roadblock there. It's unfortunate because otherwise I have to go 54 fucking jumps. I mean, what are the chances that they stop me? But what if they do? You know, that's the problem. What if they do? I'm not taking a 2 billion-isk risk. I'm not doing that. We're just gonna, yeah, we'll do the 54 jumps. I don't care about that. When I'm set up to do that, I'll do that. But I'm not set up to do that right now. I'm fucking rich, motherfucker. Straight rich. I am not going through the ghetto with like these 15 boxes full of gold chains or whatever. I'm not fucking doing that. I'm not stupid.
Autopilot engaged.
This is how I stayed away from the cops when I was a drug dealer. This is how I never got robbed when I was a drug dealer. You just don't do stupid things. You know?
Warping to Stargate.
Go into the ghetto
Warp
with a
drive
mink coat.
active.
You know? Learn from your American gangster. Don't go on down to the Sugar Ray fight with your mink coat, or the FBI catches feelings. Then you got Russell Crowe on your ass. Nobody really wants Russell Crowe on their ass. Trust me, it's just not good. You know.
Approaching Stargate.
Oh, I have to change the title. So, Rust Wipe, right? WoW and EvE until Rust Wipe. I think I'll do Rust and EvE right now, actually, and I will drop out of WoW. I played too much WoW. So we're going to do Rust, Hardcore Zombies,
Autopilot jumping.
Hardcore zombies. And, slash EvE mining. And the MMO lifestyle. And we will flag up for Rust and get off of WoW. I love playing 3 games at once. It makes me so awesome. I'm so good at it. I'm so good at it. I'm so good at playing 3 games at once badly. I'm so good at playing 3 games badly at once. Now, WoW fun. It was good, but it's time for better things now. Time for a better thing. I'm going to starve or die or something. What's going on here? So you won't let me see my screen.
Approaching Stargate.
And I have to go change YouTube here. Live streaming, edit. Yep, run through. We're doing Rust Hardcore Zombies. Nope, you did the wrong title. There we go. I can't believe that idiot's still around 2 years fucking later. Get a clue, you fucking moron.
Autopilot
You
jumping.
want to live your life through a fucking streamer, harass a streamer for 2 fucking years. Enjoy the fucking court cases.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive
Now,
active.
I gotta change my YouTube title. Yeah, but this wasn't it though. What happened here? You didn't do the one I wanted. Yep, there we go. Done. Done. Dun 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 dun. Rust Hardcore Zombies. We're going to identify as Rust. 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 Ooh, smells good. Save.
Approaching
Smells like it's not a
Stargate.
fucking pigsty anymore. Yay. Now, got the title right. Got the title right. Got to come over here to what's currently going on my channel. Good. And I want to embed you in a small video in
Autopilot
the lower
jumping.
right corner of my screen. Muted, but not paused. Muted, but not paused. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Oh my god, please stop doing this. Please stop doing
Warping to
that.
Stargate.
What are you doing?
Drive
You gotta
active.
stop. There we go. Live. There we go. Then make it a mini player and embed my own channel. Very good. Okay, we are done here. We are done, right? Yeah, we're done. We're done. Alright. 2 games up. Rust and EvE. EvE is on its 55 jump fucking deal. Gotta go sell that booster before it becomes worthless to me. That was my income from yesterday. It's pretty good.
Approaching
3
Stargate.
skins and 60 some odd or something. 50 some odd. I don't know. It's 60, 70 something. I don't know. We'll have to do. We'll suss it out when we reach the vendor. I can't jump off this thing, which I forgot when I came up here. Now I've got to go back down again and not die from
Autopilot jumping.
fall damage. You ever fall 3 stories and live? I have. Both in real life and in the game. It's scary as hell. I can't believe I
Warping to
lived.
Stargate.
I fell 3
Warp drive
stories.
active.
I caught every beam on the way down. And I was like, nope, catch, nope, catch, nope, catch. And I lived. I don't know how I lived, but I lived. Yeah, I want that just because, yeah. It'd be stupid not to. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I need some form of food or fuel or... Not fuel, but, what am I gonna buy first? It's the one that makes barrels loot to you automatically, I think. Or no, regen.
Approaching Stargate.
Health regen, I think. Man, I feel like I should stash this battery. 'Cause what are the chances of living here? I've got 5 health. I mean, how long until I'm dead? Ooh, I got a level. Yes. 2 skill points. Oh, I miss putting points in my chart. It's such a good feeling. It's like coming home.
Autopilot jumping.
Yes, woodcutting. Buy it. To-do. Oh, I maybe should have thought of other things, actually. Like... Yeah, the
Warping to
revitalization.
Warp
I should have
drive
put a point in
active.
revitalization. That's okay. I'll get another level on the next tree or whatever, and I'll do that. And I'll do the barrel smasher one. Specs matter in this. I'm not trying to fuck up. But every point matters, like, especially if you've got like a competitive server to vie with. Make some tools here. If I can even get enough wood to make a tool. Kind of doubt it. I'm getting 2 wood per hit. 2 wood. Come on, give me like 200 wood for this, please.
Approaching Stargate.
No, I put points in wood. This should be better than, like, you know, than it normally is, anyways. What am I going to do about this battery? I'm not going to get this battery researched. It's so annoying. It's such a good find, too. It's such a good find. What if I die? I don't know. I should stick to the water in case... stick to the water in case, like, I die, in case so I can maybe get back to my body. There's a road.
To Stargate.
A weird,
Warp drive
like, half
active.
road. Probably goes to Fishing Village, I would say. Fishing Village would not be a bad place to live. Perhaps we follow the water. Don't want to aggro the Zeds. God, it feels good to play Rust Hardcore Zombies in a real way again. It's so good. Okay.
Approaching Stargate.
2 metal ores would be good, but I'm gonna try and find a place before I starve to death here. Why won't you give me my full screen? You're driving me crazy. Please stop doing that. Piece of shit. Stop. Please stop
Autopilot
doing
jumping.
that. Please make this go away. Make that go away, and yep, and make this go away. And please give me my full screen here. Please.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive
Swear to God.
active.
You see, you do this. You do this. It drives me crazy. Why do you do that? Stupid Windows. There we go. Finally, a good screen. I mean, sort of good. If Windows was good, it wouldn't have a border on it. But it's Windows. We all know that they can't design their way out of a fucking nutsack.
Approaching
Sometimes
Stargate.
I think about the thousands of hours that Windows has directly stolen from just my family. And I think about how nobody gets paid for that. Nobody pays my mother when she fucks with Outlook for 3 hours every day. Nobody pays her for that. I guess I think that's very fair.
Autopilot jumping.
There. Fishing village, I think. No, that's snow. I'm learning a lot about the server, but I'm getting further and further from saving this battery. It's kind of annoying.
Warp drive active.
I should bandage, I guess, because even fall damage now will... Oh my god, it's a bear. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. He's running for me. Let him run. Let him run. I don't want him. I don't want him. There's someone's base. That's very bad. It's by a river, however, which is very good. So... Oh, shit. I don't want him to know I'm here. I don't want to do the horse yet. Come on, it's good. It's such a good find. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die.
Approaching
Oh, it's
Stargate.
good XP too. Yeah. Good XP. Okay, gotta make band-aids and bandies and water. Oh, yeah, water. Fucking sweet. Health, good health.
Autopilot jumping.
Yeah, I should just pick the river, but... This will feed the horse, too, which is also really good. So we can get the fuck out of here. I can't go by his base, he'll kill me. He's waiting. He's probably mushy.
Active.
Probably waiting for me right here. Let me get the fuck out of here. I got what I need from this place. I think I would like to get out of here, yeah. Definitely. I'll see him coming enough to be able to get away if he pushes me. I'm gonna take this food because I need it. I need to feed him too. Here we go, horse. Here's 13 ears of corn. I hope that's enough for your fat ass.
Approaching Stargate.
Oh, level 2. Scared me though. I thought someone was shooting me. Ooh, is it outpost? It is. It's outpost. I think, or it's either outpost or a train yard. I can't see over the hill, or I would know better. I don't know.
Autopilot jumping.
So we know he's at the river. He's smart, but see, I would have built in the river. River is a really good place to live. But I can't, I don't know. I'm going to get out of here. I know that much.
Warping to Stargate.
Did you eat to full? You did. Okay,
Warp drive active.
It's train yard. It's a good place to live, but it's not where I want to be. It would be helpful to know if the crate was there, but I can not fucking around with that. I don't have any kind of rad protection or anything at all. We know he's here. Oh shit, you fucking scared the shit out of me. You scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, that scared me. A fucking scientist. Yeah, so really, bandit camp would be ideal. I need to find one or the other, bandit camp or outpost. I'm not stopping at that monument. There's no way. Oh, is it a player? No, zombies. I need a nail gun. I need a lot of things. I need professional help.
Autopilot jumping.
Binoculars are good. I want it on the bar. Chain link's not so good, but it's some metal if I recycle. Train. I'm looking around for monuments. I see something.
Moving to Stargate.
My headphones back on.
Drive active.
Train's a viable way to do this, but I just fed the horse, so we'll take the road out of here. Did they eat him? They did. They ate him. Oh, that is fucked up right there. That is fucked up. Yeah, they ate his ass. Oh my god. I'm sorry, man. Oh my god. It's a wolf biting a zombie. Why? The wolf and the zombie are fighting. Oh god. It's another scientist. How many of them am I gonna aggro? I need a bag. I need a bag so bad. I need band-aids. I don't know. Did I go the wrong way here? I kind of did. Snow is further that way, but... No, I think I'm... there's launch site again.
Warp drive active.
I should have stopped to recycle, maybe. I don't know. I would prefer to just find the monument I want, though.
Approaching Stargate.
That's a good car. Come on, bandit camp. Maybe? Seems like the road might take me somewhere that I want to go. It is bandit camp. It's bandit camp. I'll live at bandit camp. Works for me. I'll live over the bandit camp. Oh, God. Wolves. Why? Why? I have rabies now. No. Run. Run. Why do I have rabies? I've contracted rabies. What is rabies? Oh, no. What's that going to do? Oh, good. I found the bandit camp. I contracted a disease, but... Oh, God. I'm sick. I'm sick. Oh, no. What do I do? I'll have to... Go recycle the rope for the claw to get... a bag. Put the bag here before I die of the rabies. I better start healing. Okay, get the rope and the water and that thing recycled. I will live at bandit camp. Works for me. Works for me.
Approaching Stargate.
Okay, gotta get a bag going. Bag. Beach towel. Whatever. Go. It's good. Oh, wait. That was cheaper, was it? How is that cheaper? Okay. What else can I do? What can I play? What else can I play? Can I make here? It's the beach towel. I can't take fall damage. I'll die. Gotta get down the stairs. And back out again. Wrong way.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so... Is this water? No. Gotta get the horse back out. Oh no, I think I might have fucked up here. Oh no. Come on, you can't do that. Maybe I can go in and turn around and come back out. Oh my god. You make me so angry. Why do you do this stupid ass shit, face punch? Why do you do that stupid ass shit? You don't think you might need to fix that? I fucking banged my head so hard that I died. I banged my head on the fucking doorway so hard that it did the last 5 damage of my health. Come on, man. I died from banging my fucking head. I mean, if you're gonna go, that's the way to go, I guess.
Autopilot jumping.
Maybe I can get back there. I kind of remember, sort of. Couldn't you let me put the bag down before your inept coding killed me, you piece of shit? Couldn't you have done better there? Alright, fine, I'll take an outpost base at this point. I don't care. Whatever. It's easier to get scrap at the bandit camp. But I mean, at least I found the outpost. I'm actually happier at the outpost because I can gamble. I'm definitely a gambler, and I like blackjack. I won't lie. I don't like spending real-life money on it. I like playing blackjack with, like, the computer. I think it's one of my favorite things to do, actually. I don't know why. This is. So, we want to live here. Ooh, that's good. It's a pig. I wonder if I can get up quick enough.
Autopilot jumping.
To get like a nail gun.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Yeah. I'll build a 2x2 on the
Approaching
I wish I could
Stargate.
get back to the bandit camp, kind of. Why did you fuck me on your bad design? I never die to players. It's always face punches, horrible fuck-ups. Like the guards at Outpost, or that fucking banging my head on the roof because of the fucking horse who was too tall.
Autopilot
Come on,
jumping.
man. You really think you should kill me with the door jam? You really think, on top of all these other problems I've got to deal with, that door jam death is something that should really be a legitimate concern? Piece of shit, lazy
Warping
developers.
to Stargate. Warp drive active.
It's not that they are lazy, it's that they can't fix it. They can't fix that problem. They don't have a way of fixing it. Not without modifying the game in this crazy, crazy way. I don't blame them. I'm just saying it sucks that you put yourself in that corner, though. Oh, good. I can put down a beach towel here, at least. Let's go up there. I mean, man, I had a large battery on me and everything. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up that you did that to me. Piece of shit face punch. You really gotta, like, you know, it's not that I worry about the other fucking 12 people here or their bases or them shooting me. I gotta worry about a fucking door jam death because of your fucking incompetence. Come on, man. 10 years of door jam deaths. What a great history.
Autopilot jumping.
I don't know. What is it? It's like, oh no, what is it? It's like my, kit.
Warping to Stargate.
Oh, I have gold supporter.
Warp
Really?
drive active.
I do. I have gold supporter still. Somehow. That changes things, but yeah, that changes things. So, where do we build? Right? Yeah, so, ooh, 200 scrap really changes things. Yeah. I'm inclined to buy a jackhammer, kind of. Ooh. What's this? Reload. I need fuel. Kill it.
Approaching Stargate.
He's gonna get away. Stupid deer. Oh, missed him. I took the cursor off my screen, so that's gonna make my accuracy a little worse. That's alright. Well, I'm not gonna pass it by. I definitely need it. Oh, I need to put points into things. So now we will go to medical and we will buy 1 into revitalization for right now. I want Barrel Smasher, which is in scavenging. And that's it, right? Current level 2 available points. Yep, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Hurry up, you.
Approaching Stargate.
I don't want to fight Horde right now. Not at all. Not at all. Fucking missed. What was that? Come on, man. The second I was firing, it's almost as if the fucking barrier wants me to...
Autopilot jumping.
Uh-huh. Yep, completely reset and put everybody on the server at the same level. We're all wood and prim locked. There's people with bases and stuff, but like already because they've been playing longer than me, like an hour longer than me. But yep, everybody's reset. They've got to get out there and get their points. It's like, you know, one of the biggest days of gaming that I've ever had for me. This is a big day for me. And it's not even that big of a deal, but it's still fun, you know. I don't really want to be that much further than this. It would be nice if I was on water, like down there, but I think I saw a base down there. I'm fairly sure. I don't know. Like being near a pylon would be good, especially if it connects to the outpost. Yeah, I could build a stately manse right there, actually. It's not really a bad spot.
Jumping.
I need to chop wood, which scares me. I don't want to chop wood right now. I don't want to get ganked by some fucking ESP asshole right here. So
Warping
annoying.
to Stargate. Warp drive active.
One thing I learned on that server is don't trust Nori. Okay, something bad happened. You can't trust any Rust player, number 2. Maybe your clan if you've been with them for years, but you can't trust anybody in Rust. Trust and Rust don't mix. If there's a chance in Rust that somebody will take advantage of you or rob you or
Approaching Stargate.
take your base from you, that's Rust for you. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but real life is like that too. Real life is like that too. They will shoot you in the back if they can. They don't care. So
Autopilot jumping.
yeah, trust and Rust, they don't mix.
Moving to Stargate. Warp drive active.
I have so much loot on me, it's making me nervous. I gotta put the auto on the pistol.
Approaching Stargate.
I really should have bandages. But I need a bag. Did I put the bag down? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Okay. Make me a BP and a hammer. Oh my god, I feel so nervous right here.
Autopilot
It's so
jumping.
annoying. But I mean, it is a good spot. It's a good spot. Launch is right there.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Oh my god, it's hard. I should put the bag down. It would be stupid not to. I'm just going to bring it over here and put it down. Label it.
Approaching Stargate.
Good. Very good.
Autopilot jumping. Moving to Stargate. Warp drive active.
I'm gonna need 2 wood doors. I gotta keep chopping. I gotta keep going, keep going. About to ding. 5 more hits. Make this easier. There it is.
Approaching Stargate.
Wood cutting.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping.
I need things. I don't know why my doors aren't started.
Warping to
It's
Stargate.
annoying.
Warp drive active.
Annoying, I tell you. Almost there.
Approaching Stargate.
I think that's
Autopilot
enough, but
jumping.
it's a start. Have to be very careful about where I build and what I do and what I can see and what I can't.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Ah, I missed. No cursor sucks. Missed again.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
Fuck. Well, I don't know. It's alright.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
How do you
Autopilot
miss
jumping.
these? Oh, damn it, man.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Dude. I don't know what that was. What?
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
over the hills so fast I had no chance. No chance.
Approaching Stargate.
Ugh. Wedged.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Fuck, I needed that battery so bad. I'm gonna think about it all wipe. You fucked me on that. But that's Rust for you. Fuck a door jam before I get what I want. You know, get fucked by a door jam before I get fucked by a player.
Approaching Stargate.
Door jam's gonna fuck me worse. Drop a fucking battery.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate.
I love Prim Zombie Rust because that sunset actually matters. Like later on, you don't have to deal with it really, but right now that sunset matters in Prim Rust. See, it's beautiful, fucking beautiful. I'm gonna put a nice observation tower on this thing.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping.
Excuse me.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Oops. Ah.
Approaching Stargate.
Wait, what? How's that right? Where did the wood just go? I guess I'm out again.
Autopilot jumping.
Okay. Wish I could make a candle hat, but I ain't getting fuel before the damn sunset. I got the shit put away safe, which is really good.
Warping to Stargate.
I guess right now, if I
Warp
wanted
drive
to be
active.
constructive, I suppose I'll leave the axe here because it's valuable to me, but the crossbow isn't. And we'll go down there and... Oh, I don't know, though. What what will I use? To start, I'll make... Oh, wow. They changed Stone Hatchet? How did they change Stone Hatchet? No, it's... Oh, there's all that wood. There's all that wood. It's putting all that stuff away is what it is. Yeah. There, now we have some light. Can't believe I put it there, but oh well. So there's the wood that I needed for what I was thinking to do. Go around the other side here.
Autopilot jumping.
Right, this is the back of it. Right, yeah. So, right here, we want to put a triangle foundation.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
And a hef wall. And a floor triangle. Good. And then Get out of my way. Then we will put
Approaching Stargate.
floor triangle here, hopefully. Yep, perfect. Yeah, I did it perfectly. Very good, very good. And we have our nice shelf for a big, large box up there and below. Storage is paramount.
Autopilot jumping.
Next, we improve the rest of the base, hopefully, without molestation. It's always the key. Hopefully, we do things without other humans and their molestation.
Moving to Stargate.
So,
Active.
hopefully, I do not get molested here while I'm building. And then we do a half wall and a floor. And then we turn the floor
Approaching Stargate.
real. And we break this to demolish. Good. And there is our loot room, first loot room.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
I mean, for now, it's got a sit base because I don't have anything else. So, what's that over there? Is it fishing village? It is. It's a fishing village over there. That's cool. Or no, it's or no, it's not. It's the new tug. It's the new water. It's the new marina. So that's good. That's a monument fairly close, you know. I mean,
Approaching Stargate.
probably a good plan right now would be to get out on the road and try to get a mini heli here before someone else takes them, but I don't have that kind of resources. I'm late. It's fun to watch those binoculars. I had binoculars and I lost them. It's so sad. I wanted that loot that was at Bandit Camp. Fucked me in the ass on that. Stupid ass face punch fucking me on their bad design. I already had enough fucking door jam problems in my life.